First.
All right, good.
What up, though? What up, though? Welcome to the Big Factory 313 War Stories Podcast, and I'm your host, Juice. And we got today one of the crown prince of Detroit, um, Maserati Rick Jr. Say what's up to the
What up,
people. They
though?
can hear you now.
What up, though? What's the word? Word, what's good, man? What's up with the juice?
What up, though, with it, nephew? You been all right?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. What's up with you, dog?
How everything been going for you? Welcome back to the city. I seen you was down in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, man, trying to put something together. I'm back though. I'm back, man, trying to make it happen. Man, shit, man.
Tell
I see
Detroit
you
what you got in
doing your
store.
1-2 with the interviews, man. I had to go on and chime in one time like I seen Big Bro on there speaking the truth out the booth, you know.
That's what's up. I'm glad you chose to tap
Can you
in
hear me?
and pull up on me. You feel me? So tell Detroit what you've been up to.
Oh man, shit, man. I've been doing music. I've been shooting movies. Man, a couple movies on Tubi.
Well, shoot, go
Uh,
on and tell us what you got in store. Let the people
shit,
know
man.
so what they look forward to. What we keep a lookout for.
Shit, right now, y'all can go check on Tubi. Check out Diamond Girls on Tubi. Cain and Abel on Tubi. Just did another series. Well, this is my first series. No, this is my second series I did. This series coming up, I just shot called Territory coming out soon with T. Stuckey Jr. wrote, produced it.
Okay, Detroit, stay
That's
on the lookout for
gonna be
that.
crazy. Yeah, y'all know that name, T. Stuck Jr. That's another Detroit staple in the hip hop street. You know what I'm saying? Street space. You feel me? Y'all know that name. So that's Lil T. Stuckey Jr. and Maserati Rick Jr. You know what I'm saying? We been working together on a couple of projects. You
That's
know.
what's up. Congratulations. So
Yeah.
what's going on with how you feel about growing up and one of the underworld bosses shadow. You know what I'm saying? How life been growing up and then hearing all these stories and about your dad and stuff.
Well, shoot. First of all, like, of course, I'm Junior, Richard Carter Jr. So growing up, like I never really I ain't really know like as far as his status, his street status, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even really know. I just used to see pictures of him and he always was dressed, you know what I'm saying, had on the suit, dressed, you know what I'm saying, nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't really asked too many questions until I got about I would say 13.
Mm-hmm.
And then I seen the street life documentary on VHS. I was like in the eighth grade. Seen the end of that, and they said a little story about the whole little situation at the hospital. And all I know is I seen my name and my daddy picture. I seen a picture that looked like me. Like I seen it just popped up. I'm like, oh damn, that's you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And still and pray like I ain't gonna ask my peoples or nothing like that. I just let it be what it was until I started hanging around my brother. And my brother was like, man, you don't know who this is, dog. You got his name and everything. Just so you know. And he pulled out the Detroit Almanac.
Hold on, give shout
And
out to your brother. Let him show your brother some love on here. You know, R.I.P.
oh yeah, yeah, man. We're gonna get back my big bro kids, man. Kevin Jamar Rick Carter. You know what I'm saying? And the other Maserati Rick Jr., you know what I'm saying, big bro, you know what I'm saying? We both was born 86. He was born in August. I was born in September 86. We back to back, you know what I'm saying? We like two Tupacs and shit.
That's what's up. R.I.P. to
Yeah,
look.
yeah, y'all, and I'm gonna get into that, but like, bro put me hip, and it's like, yeah, this our pops over there, and
And
like you
what he
said,
tell you?
rest in peace to bro.
What were some of the things he
Huh?
told you about your pops?
Well, we both ain't have no we ain't got no recollection. We wasn't around. We ain't had no memory. But he just used to he just was telling me, stuff that he heard, from his mama and people that was coming through there, telling them stories. And then shit, man, he had like, he's getting like airbrush t-shirts, Maserati Rick, shit like that. He's rapping and everything. Like 14, 15, he was already like making a brand out of the whole Maserati Rick, you know what I'm saying, name or whatever, back then. And we kids. I didn't know what was going on, but my brother,
a son love for his daddy. Say y'all ain't even know him, huh?
Yeah, he was rapping crazy.
That's what's up. Go ahead.
So my brother, we got close. This I'm speaking like this high school years. So 9th, 10th, 11th grade, we kicking it. We tough. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And senior year, both our senior year, going into the senior year, Kevin getting a car accident. You know what I'm saying? And bro passed away in the car accident.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It just so happened to be the same day my pop got killed, September the 12th, in the same hospital too. That's the crazy part.
Man, so little Kevin died on your dad's birth, the day your dad passed away years later.
Yep, 288 was Rick, and then 2003 was Kevin.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. R.I.P. to Maserati Rick and R.I.P. to little Kevin. So how that affect you then, losing your dad and your brother then on the same, they lost on the same day?
Well, prior to that, my mom went to prison a year before that. So I was already going through some little, you know what I'm saying?
Let them know who your mother. Let them know who your mother is, little Rick.
My mama Tracy Collins. She just came home. She did 19 years in prison. Okay. She just came home like 2 years ago, and at this time.
So your father passed when you was young, and your mama got locked up for 18 years while you was young.
So, in high school. In high school.
Okay, go ahead. So how it turned out?
Still was going to school after my OG had went to, she got that time. I still graduated high school, everything. Went to college for a semester, Baker up there.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still did everything I was supposed to do.
That's what's up.
I lost my brother, all that shit, bro. I still did the right shit, you know what I'm saying? Graduated, all that. That shit ain't,
overcame all that trauma.
Yeah, right. I did everything. And it was just I get out of school, what's next?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Started fucking with the music. Like around 05, graduated 04. Started messing with the music, rapping, making beats.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's what my brother was doing.
Okay. So that got you started, right? He introduced you to it.
Bro used to be rapping. We used to be in the car freestyling, rapping, but he was going to the studio and shit. He was in the studio. I wish I could find one of them CDs or some of them old notebooks.
If you do, you let us know where we can put it out for the world to hear his talent.
Oh yeah. He actually, so Kev got a poem that he wrote called 600 Dreams, 4.6 Thoughts. Okay. On his headstone, he got a whole poem that he wrote. And they ended up putting it in the newspaper. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you gonna have to get us a copy of that, where we could put it on here.
Yeah, I got a song on my album called 600 Dreams. I got an album out called September.
Okay. Tell the viewers where they can find it at. And y'all like and subscribe for us. Come on, y'all, turn it up. It's
dedicated to my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
600 Dreams.
And where they can find it at?
Say what?
Where they can find it at? Is you got it out?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
All right, yeah, I can hear you now. What'd you say?
I say, where can they find your music at?
The September album is on Apple Music, Maserati Rick Jr. And That Sons of the Game song is on Apple Music too. That Sons of the Game track that I was playing on my news with the picture of the Rick and Meech on there.
Uh-huh.
That track Sons of the Game is on there too. That's y'all can go check that out. Run that up.
That's what's up. Now,
Um,
now what about
yeah, man.
so what about now when you find out exactly how your daddy affected the streets? And hold on, let me go back. When did you find out about your daddy, how your daddy passed? Who told you that story? What age was you when you found out exactly how did he pass?
Oh yeah, I found that out watching that Street Life documentary.
How old was you
With
then?
Yeah, I was in the eighth grade. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. I was in the eighth grade. It was on VHS. You know, I was
And
still on
had
the
it
North End.
and the people who did that, had they got with y'all family and prepared y'all for this documentary about your father? Had anybody talk to you about this documentary?
No, because it wasn't a like a Maserati Rick documentary. It was just a story that they spoke on at the end of the whole project, and it was
Okay.
just spoke on real briefly, and they talked about a little bit of everybody on there. They showed Demetrius Holloway picture on there too.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And what they said
Um,
about your dad though, how you found out about
just
his
showed that
passing?
they just showed like that. They showed that newspaper clip. That's the little newspaper clip with the mug shot, this that, and
Hmm.
then show like what happened with the hospital situation or whatever. They ain't really get too in detail with it, and then they went on to some other shit. But that was my first time like seeing
Hearing.
that. I never
Okay.
seen that, heard nothing, and I was like, damn, like okay. And then like I said, I grew up on the North End, so like growing up over
Hmm.
there, shit, everybody know my peoples and shit. So everybody used to be like, man, what I'm saying, your daddy was the man, nigga. You ain't know who your daddy was, like niggas in the hood, like nigga, I know you, nigga, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. It's like, oh, your
Right.
daddy was around,
So
but
listen,
I still, I ain't like I knew, you feel me? I ain't
so
know none of that
so
shit.
listen, when you saw that hook, when you saw that little clip of it, did you go ask somebody about it then?
Nope. I went and hollered at my brother because it was just like, you feel me? Like I ain't really know how to ask my mama. I
Hmm.
ain't really know how to ask my stepmama. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know how to ask. No, I ain't know how to ask them for real. Like I was like, well, I'm gonna ask them. Like, oh, tell me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a kid still, so I was just like, what they about to tell me? So I just asked my brother. I'm like, shit, I know he'll tell me some shit.
Did he have
Tell
any
me,
knowledge of it? Had he already been in
oh
tune
yeah,
with it?
he had stories. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me little stories and shit that he heard from, you know what I'm saying, probably his mama
So you never had seen
and people that was coming.
no news reports of the hospital incident or none of that. You hadn't seen none of that, man. That's
Man, I
what's
didn't.
up.
Yeah, I didn't see none of that till way later. And then when my mama went to jail, though, now this '03, I remember seeing all these old ass news clips that she had put up in the crib somewhere. My mama had like all the newspaper clips
Hmm.
from you know what I'm saying, like
Right.
all the old newspaper clips, anything that had some with some brick shit on there or anything dealing with that era.
Hmm.
I had some newspaper clippings, you know what I'm saying? So I was kind of like doing my own little research. I'm like, man, who is this? You feel me?
Right.
Who is this? Who is this person? They keep telling me about and why, but it's still then. Now, mind you, I'm in high school. I still didn't know like how big that shit was. I'm still not knowing. I'm still in high school. I ain't even been outside the real world to really talk to people for real
Right.
until like 5 years later, about 2008, seven, some shit like that, when American Gangster started coming on TV and shit. Seven.
Okay. So you start seeing most stuff on American Gangster.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I saw first that made me interested. I was watching the motherfucker was doing all the game over, paid in full. Troy Reed was doing all the New York guys.
Hmm.
He was doing all them, and I was like, damn. I was like, I want to do something like that because I want to know, you know what I'm saying? What my people's is. Like, shit, I want to know all this shit in the newspaper. They lying. It can't be just this.
Right.
This can't be the only information out here. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I don't wonder who the fuck want to read that. That's my name. You know what I'm saying? I remember, I'm going to tell you some crazy shit. I remember being in high school, my 11th grade year. Rest in peace, Mr. Higgins, dog. My guy, Mr. Higgins, from the
Mm-hmm.
East Side, OG. He was one of my teachers in high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about his second day of high school. He reading all the names off. I remember we go down to the lunch. Man, he would pull me to the side, and he was like, hey, he pulled me to the side. He was like, hey, I recognize that name. I ain't gonna say nothing though. I know who you is. And me and Hibbert been tight ever since, bro.
That's
Man,
what's
got
up.
old school guy. You know what I'm saying? Mr.
Right.
Hibbert, dog.
Hey, look, I
Yeah.
got a question for you from the viewers. They say, have you ever had any conflict about who your dad was?
Like as far as like in the streets or just like what you mean?
Yeah, they just said probably in life, have you ran into you been approached about your dad beefs?
Uh, no, nah. But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy though. Like it's I ain't gonna say it ain't like no beef. It ain't even nothing. But you know, the guy who my pops, you know, allegedly had beef with, which is, you know, everybody know Big Ed.
Mm-hmm.
I did meet his son. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you met Big
But it
Ed
wasn't
Hanson's
no.
son?
I met Big Ed. I met Big Ed Hanson's son, bro. You feel
That's
me? Back
what's
in like
up.
this was what? This was a couple years ago. This was shit during the pandemic.
Did he know who you was?
This was yeah, man. We kicked it. Yeah, but we wasn't talking about our old dudes or none of that, bro. We ain't
That's
even bring that shit. I don't think, bro. We wasn't talking about that.
that's what's up.
Yeah, we was just down there kicking it. He was down there with one of my homeboys for their birthday. We just kicking it, bro. You feel me? For
Mm-hmm.
like 2 days, just talking shit. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
y'all got to know each other a little bit.
Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
was kicking it, bro. Like they had like 2 days in a row, dog. You know how it is, shit. Motherfuckers link up. Like, we about to go here, we go here, we link up every day. We linking up, smoking, talking shit, man. We at the mall here.
And
Yeah,
so
we just
how
vibing, bro.
so how
It
did
was
you
it ain't one even none of that.
how you perceive that
Yeah, ain't never been
afterwards?
nobody.
How you perceive that
Uh,
afterwards? You ever just think about it to yourself, like you really was hanging out with this man's son?
I mean, I it wasn't like uh I ain't had no feelings about it, nothing personal or none of that, because like
That's
I said, we
real.
wasn't there on
Right.
that. We there. I didn't even know he was with cuz, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really know what he ain't tell me like, yeah, bro. He ain't like, hey bro, I got bro with me. He ain't say none of that. He just pulled up. Hey, you know that's was so I was like, damn,
Right.
word, okay, that's you know what I'm saying? Okay, damn, that's what's up. All right,
He
you know
just
what I'm
let
saying?
y'all
I
meet
ain't
and
know
let
that.
y'all vibe, and it was real. You feel me?
Yeah, like it's even none of that, bro. You know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
have to be none of
Cause
that
like
because y'all ain't
we
had no beef with each other. You feel me?
it ain't no reason to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro was cool though. We was kicking it, you know, like I said, he do music. But like we ain't really get to go to the studio or nothing though. That was it. I ain't even heard from bro since. I ain't seen him none of that shit. I don't know what's going on with shit. But yeah, ain't nobody approached me though, cause I don't be on that type of thing. So I wouldn't get approached. I don't be around nobody that would. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
they say
I mean,
they know Crystal and Josh. They say you solid. They say Josh know you Crystal, and they know say his little brother
everybody know
Josh
Chris.
know you. Everybody know Crystal though.
Right.
They from the North End. He said they from the North End. Now listen.
Okay,
So
down.
so look, I seen you had started doing documentaries and start selling memorabilia of your dad's and stuff, making t-shirts and all that, keeping your dad name alive. So what motivated you to do that when you get started, when you saying, you didn't had no knowledge of your father, everybody kept it a secret from you, it seemed like. So what pushed you to really venture out and keep his name alive up until the day? Because I see you feel me? You rep your pops hard.
um, again, we go back to my brother, dog. Kev, bro. He was on that type of time. I'm doing what he would have did. This is what bro was doing. This is
That's
real
what's
shit.
up.
I'm telling. That's just. I know because I ain't know. He was like I said. He had a Maserati Rick airbrush T-shirt on back in the day. I remember he went to
Mhm.
Fairlane to get that bitch made. You know what I'm saying? He had the belt. He had the Diamond Rick belt. My stepmama gave him the belt buckle, the Diamond Rick belt buckle. He used to be wearing that shit to school every motherfucking day. And what else Kev used to be wearing, bro? Man, you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell Kev he wasn't Maserati Rick
So you
dog
think his
on
mama
the
was
day.
giving him a little more knowledge of your dad than you was getting? Can you
Oh,
hear?
way more knowledge, way more just game, just all that. Just
Is you calling his mama
I ain't know.
stepmama? Is you addressing his mama stepmama?
Oh no, I'm addressing uh, 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 my pop's wife,
Oh, okay,
Pam,
okay,
as my stepmama. You know
okay,
what I'm
okay.
saying? Shit, man, fuck it, but Tracy, my other mama. You feel me? They both
That's
my
what's
mama at
up.
this point.
Well, get
So
shout let
they,
get
they,
shouts out to
you
Tracy,
know,
man. Big respect to
shout out to
Tracy.
Tracy. You feel me? Pam and Tracy, y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up, man.
That's what's up.
You know.
Now they want to question about that. This from the fans. This ain't from me. I'm gonna let the viewers get some in with us. Since they tuned in, hit the like and subscribe button and pass the word for us. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it 100 over here at the Beat Factory 313 War Stories podcast. They want to know. They say ask you about white boy Rick helping your mother get free. How true is that? Because I know a little. I heard it a different way. So, but they want to hear from your version. Do you know anything about that?
Uh, Well, from my understanding, and I say that from my understanding, I put emphasis on that because I don't know the
This
full
allegedly. This
details
just it.
about.
Right. He ain't saying this
Yeah,
fact. This is what
I don't,
he think.
yeah, I don't got full detail. I'm on the outside, totally on the outside. All I know, dog, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just like I saw it on the news.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Right.
ain't know. I was not in the know at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, my mama wasn't talking to me. You feel me? So I don't know what was going on with
What you
that. I saw
mean?
it on the news. I mean, I was happy like, okay, she's coming home. I just didn't get the whole white boy Rick situation because at the time she did 20 years already. I don't understand what he did. What he do? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right.
That should look good for TV. It look good for the news or the public. I don't know, but he ain't doing nothing
So she was
to
sentenced.
me.
So she was sentenced to 18, 20 years, and she had almost completed that, right?
She completed it.
Oh.
So she was sentenced to 20 years
Mm-hmm.
mandatory
Mm-hmm.
uh, under the old guidelines, the 650 guidelines,
Mm-hmm.
and her release date was 2023, and she came home January 2022. 2022.
Or was
Yeah.
it? It was 22 or
So
21.
her 22 because
It was
she
22.
yeah, her out date was 2023. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
she'll be
okay.
home 2 years. It'll be 2 years in January.
So she did a time. She didn't get a pardon.
Yeah, she basically did the time. She didn't get no damn pardon.
Oh,
Not for
okay.
real.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't know. I mean,
they was
if
asking.
that's
Was
what
it a
the federal
pardon?
law, because here's the thing: the reason she can't get a pardon because the pardon only is granted to federal prisoners. Hers is state, so she wouldn't get a pardon because she's not a federal prisoner. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? That only applies to federal inmates. I believe. I believe it only applies to federal inmates getting pardoned. You can't pardon somebody that got, especially drugs, for the state. But she was a non-violent offender and all that. But I don't know as far as pardon wise. I think that
Mm-hmm.
only go to federal shit. Federal shit.
Okay. So when she came home? When did you kick it with her? Because you say she had been gone
She
18
called me.
years.
Yeah, we've been in contact. I was going on visits up in there, but yeah, she ended
Okay.
up calling me about. She ended up hitting me up about 2 months later, about March.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
After she got out, you ain't see her when she first. I thought I seen you in pictures and stuff when she first came home.
No, look, that's my nephew. That's my nephew. That's PJ.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Chris. He looked just like me. He got hair, long dreads.
He
He
got the
looked
dress.
just like me.
I could have swore that was you.
Everybody, listen. Everybody thought that was me, dog. Everybody thought that was
Now you
me.
messing
Man,
me up with that.
yeah, it was people actually calling me from the parking lot of they had a party bus come pick her up. So they had the party at Horatio Williams building. It was people calling me, like I'm in the parking lot just coming. I just was like, no, ain't nobody even called me and asked me to come. I'm not coming where I ain't want it. I wasn't invited. Rachel ain't want me there. Crystal ain't want me there. I don't know why. Ain't nobody called me, but this my thing. My mama ain't even called me and say, come. You know what I'm saying? That's the weird part. So when I
What
hear
had
the
you
phone
done?
call,
What you think you? What you think you may have done, little Rick? What you think that could have been about? You know, if ain't none of them, you know what I'm saying? We go take accept some responsibility if you have any. You know, be 100. You the only boy, so why would the women of your
right?
life
Look,
play
I'm
you
trying
like
to
that?
figure out. So her situation with her case, and I'm talking about my mama. Her situation with her case, and she trying to involve me and wanted me to go to court and involve, you know, put me in this case, and I didn't want to do it. So she been having issues with me holding a grudge because I'm not cooperating with what she want me to do because I guess she was feeling like this was gonna get her home sooner
Oh,
or
she was trying
help
to
her.
do appeal or something.
I don't know, man. She got denied a couple, like she got denied like 2 appeals since she been in there and stuff. So I don't know, man. You know how that, man.
Well,
Um,
you should try to reach out to your mother, make peace with your mother. You know, she already been gone
I've
all
been
them
doing that,
years.
man. Look on some man shit, bro. I've been
Hmm.
doing that. I've been doing that the whole time. Every time she always she don't wanna hold herself accountable and she don't wanna grow up. You know what I'm saying? We grown. You ain't know, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you
She was
know,
41 when she went to prison, bro. She was 41 when she went to prison, bro. She wasn't no young, what they say, you ain't no spring chicken, you feel me? She wasn't
hold on, she
26,
was
30.
41 when she caught the 20 bit.
Bro, 41. Yeah,
Man, I didn't know
41,
that.
bro. Yeah, so you moving like that at 41, let's get deep. You feel me?
Right.
I told her she got into it. She got mad at me because I told her one day on the phone. I'm like, you know, luckily it was the police and it wasn't the Jack boys came in there because look what was in there. Look what they would have came in there to get. Three and a
Hmm.
half birds, compressors, this, that, and the third. You think, you know what I'm saying? Come on, it could have been a whole nother, it could have been a crime scene. Well, nobody be here to talk about this shit.
Right.
So think about that. While you got your kid in this environment, you know, let's just talk about that part of it. Like you said, everybody want to know what the kids went through. Ain't nobody
Right.
shit. We went through it, and it was just like
Y'all ain't had no choice
motherfuckers.
in the matter.
Yeah, we in this shit. We're thinking this shit normal, dog. We thinking, you feel me? All right, shit. This how everybody's shit go. Shit. My mama wasn't getting up going to work, bro. So she ain't never had no motherfucking job. So shit, this is what we see. She getting up. Oh damn, you know what I'm saying? We ain't see none of that shit. So
Right.
when she left, what she leave us? Nothing. Nothing. We ain't know how to do shit. Don't nobody know how to go get no job. None of that
Right.
shit,
And
bro.
you was how old? You said you was what, 15?
15 years,
Okay.
16, my 11th grade year. So yeah, it was just like everybody had to learn how to do shit on their shit.
Instantly.
Like I said,
You had to grow up
cuz ain't
instantly.
leave, bro ain't leave us on, bro ain't leave us on stuck though. Like I said,
Who
cuz
you talking
the
about?
man
Cause you
who she got
break
that motherfucking case for.
go back,
Oh
go back.
yeah,
You breaking up. Say that
I
again.
say yeah. I say and shit, and then my man who she caught the case for, bro, he ain't never stopped answering that phone type shit. So that's how we was still kind of good until he went to federal prison. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? On a whole nother indictment type of
Right.
situation.
So he was holding y'all down.
Hell yeah, you know what I'm
That's
saying? No doubt.
real.
And while he was in there, you feel me? I see his people here and there. His nephew really plugged me, showed me how to do music, taught me how to make beats. I ain't even bullshitting, dog. You know what's up, you know what I'm saying? I
That,
don't even be, you know how like y'all niggas be saying, bro, I don't be saying niggas' names either, dog. I don't be
right.
that shit, motherfucker. Cuz is, you know what I'm saying?
That's real. That's
Motherfucker
what's
know.
up. Right. If y'all want to know, go find out who she caught the case with. He ain't He ain't revealing the name, and I ain't
Y'all
go
know.
asking for it. You feel me? This not 1-800 get indicted hotline. I let people speak they mind. I give them the platform. I don't try to ask too many questions. I shoot a few words out there to see what they want to talk about, and then we take it from there. So he ain't telling the name. We ain't go push it. So how let's move forward when she got out now. This 18 years later, you had to grow up as a man. You've been doing all this things, keeping your daddy name alive. You going to see moms, you dealing with that. How was your mind state at that time? Once you found out your dad, how the things went on with your dad, then your moms get snatched up out your life all of a sudden. Now you got to grow up. You got to become a man instantly. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I was just trying to do something. I didn't want to be like one of these motherfuckers out here not doing shit. Like I said, I graduated, went to Baker College up in Flint. Tried that for a minute. Came home. I got kicked out smoking weed up there. Came home, got into doing music, and that's really what was it. I started fucking with that music shit, and was doing that. Shit, that I went to the military.
Oh, you went to the military?
Yeah, what? Yeah, bro.
Okay.
That's
How long
one
you
thing.
was in there?
That's one. What long? I went to Fort Jackson, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I did basic training.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy, dog. And I don't really tell too many people the story about how I got out of basic training and the reason I went and the reason I got out. And it's so crazy how so you know my Uncle Eric. I don't know if you know my Uncle Eric, my daddy youngest brother. My Uncle Eric got killed in September.
Your Uncle Eric got killed in September? No, that's on your
Eric got killed.
That's on your mom or dad's side. Let the people know.
That's my daddy youngest brother. My daddy has 7 brothers and sisters.
What was he?
The youngest, Uncle Eric.
Was Eric Carter?
Yep, Eric Carter. Yep, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Eric, my Uncle Eric.
R.I.P. to Eric Carter.
Wait, hey, listen. This is my favorite uncle. Like my first word was Eric type shit. It's in my baby book. Like this is my guy.
Do you
Eric? Bro.
Do you know what happened to him? Can you speak on what happened to him?
Eric. Oh yeah, definitely. Eric wasn't no street guy at all. He was a working family. You know what I'm saying? Married. It would just so happen he was with his. Well, this is I'm gonna say probably facts, but he was with his.
Allegedly, then this is allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly he was with his wife, ex-wife, sister. Ex-wife, sister, husband, or baby daddy or something, and they was going up to Inkster. I don't really know what happened anyway. My Eric had his son in the car, which is little Eric, and then the dude was in the car, and I don't know what happened, but they went up there, something happened, they got into it with some people up there, and they shot everybody in the car. Only person lived was my little cousin Eric. Got shot in the eye. He lived. He's still alive. You know what I'm saying? But they ended up.
Thank God. I ain't even hear that, nephew.
Yeah, this happened. This happened in 2009. Ain't nobody. It was on the news and everything though. That's on the news. Yeah, man. It was happening in Inkster. That's probably why it was in Inkster.
Okay.
Yep, it was in Inkster, and I don't know. I still don't know the whole real full story. It was just
right.
It was he was taking dude up there, bro. He was taking dude to Inkster, and whatever dude had going on, it was some niggas up there basically waiting on him. Whatever he was into up there was some shit with a female or something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
Allegedly, something to that nature.
Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, from what was on the. I think this was on the news. This is what the news and everything was saying too. Like the news had shown Uncle Eric truck on the news, shot up and everything, bro. It's the fireman. That shit looked crazy. Yeah, shot the whole truck up.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Now, what about when
that's crazy. Like I'm not saying the news, bro. It's always something. You know what I'm saying? You stay in the
your daddy side of the family.
Bro. My mama, she was in the news. Both shit.
Say both sides.
They both.
That's what's up. I mean, we have to play the hand we dealt with. You feel me? And I have to salute you because you could have turned out a whole different way. You could have went right in. You could have followed your parents same footsteps and got into the street life. What you think deterred you coming from a household with both parents was in the street life? You feel me? How did you stay focused not to go that route?
You know what's so crazy too? Cause like, I mean, motherfuckers knew what was going on around the crib. We knew what was going on, but like, dude used to always tell me though. I'm gonna tell you, cause I was living with bro like before he went to prison, before he and he was like, man, you
This your mom's
always
boyfriend? You talking about that she
you
caught the case
always
for?
was doing.
You talking about the
Yeah,
guy
dude.
your mom caught the case? Okay, just to
At the
keep
time.
everybody know what you talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he always used to always just kick it to me like, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit, man, I like how you be moving, how you know what I'm saying? You do what you supposed to do, dog. You be chilling, you know what I'm saying? You don't bother nobody, but like, I don't know, dog. I just like when you like I said, we was there when the raid happened, bro. I was in that shit. They had us on the ground, face down on the floor. They was saying little shit, how that crack smelled on the floor. These motherfuckers saying some goofy shit. And it was a picture of Rick and Demetrius on the motherfucking fireplace too. That same picture, that's what they got on that suit. That same picture was on the.
Your phone locked up, nephew. You lost signal. I can hear you now.
Yeah, I say that picture of them was on that fireplace too when they came in there. But yeah, we was in that shit though, man. So it's different. It's like I don't want no part of that shit. But you know, sometimes you associate it no matter what. You can't get out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once you in it, but you don't gotta be. I ain't gotta play no part in that shit. If I'm around it, that don't mean I gotta interact with the same little shit. I'm about to go through this. Like, and then you seeing your people's. You seeing, okay, look at my mama happened. Look what happened to my mama boyfriend. All right, damn, look at what happened to my sister baby daddy or this nigga or one of my homies. You feel me? Like I'm seeing this shit. I'm seeing this shit. This Detroit, bro. You know what's going on and shit.
So that was your deterrence. Because see, most guys in your age group and younger, they that was excitement to them. So that some of them say that's what drove them in. That was all around. That's all I know. I'm getting a different point of view from you because you was around it, your parents was in it, this was all you know, but you didn't step into that life. So that's why I wanted you to get out, get the people a different point of view to look at the young people, different point to look at. Just because you grow up in it don't mean you gotta um consume it too. You feel me? You ain't gotta succumb to it either. You feel me? So how you really worked it though? What deterred you? What you think in your mind deterred you?
It just never really. Some people it is easily what is the word, enticed by that type of, by what you can get. All right, fam, I know I could go make some money. The money gonna get the girl. The girl, what's, you know what I'm saying? But that's what they in it for, because you ain't in it because you want to sell. You want to be in the streets. That's the dumb reason to be in. Yeah, I just want to be a street nigga. So you know, what's the reason for being in there? To go get some money, nigga. I can go get a job if I want some money.
That's
you know
what's up. Real
so,
talk.
I'm just a logical ass thinker, bro. If I be like, all right, ABC, all right, I know you do this, nigga. You gonna go to jail or you gonna die. My mama went to jail and she ain't did shit for real, but she just was a girlfriend and just was, you feel me? She played her little role, but you can still get a dub for that. You can lose your life, lose your kids, all this gonna happen.
Make it make sense.
Or you can get took out the game and it's over with. You ain't gonna see your kids or your grandkids. Demetrius ain't get to see his kids, his grandkids. Rick ain't get to see his kids. You know, shit, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Even Big Ed, like at the same time, even though our old dudes was beefing, guess what? Big Ed told me, he like, my daddy don't fuck with me because I'm not on that shit. I'm not on that street shit. I ain't on that type of time. So like, I get that too.
This was the son. This was Ed Jr.
Yeah, so like, it's that side of the shit too. Like,
so both of y'all went different. Both of y'all chose different out of life than y'all daddies. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
that's
like
real.
his daddy is he could talk. His daddy can reach out and talk to him, and he don't even fuck with him just because. You feel me? That's weird as hell, dog. Like nigga, if I was a nigga in jail and my son out here in the street, I'd be like, hell yeah, nigga, keep rapping, nigga, don't end up in this bitch with me, nigga.
That's real talk.
Fuck you mean? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like, but my mama, dog, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna say she used to be like she was, but I ain't gonna say she was the type of parent that was anti 9 to 5, but she kind of was because she ain't never had a nigga around with no job, so I ain't never see that. So at the end of the day, it was like, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You see certain shit. You know, I had to really. I'm gonna tell you how I learned about getting a job and shit. My first job was when I went to go live with Pam, bro. You feel me? My stepmama, dog. I went to have my first job, dog, at Little Caesars, bro. She taught me how to do it, get an interview. You feel me? Job application, the whole shit.
That's real. Shout out to Pam.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In areas where it be like, damn, my OG ain't really showed me nothing for real, like on some man shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't got nobody, dude gone. So all right, Pam stepped in. She did what she could, and then, man, guess who stepped in? My man's nephew. Hey, that nigga say, hey, I got his mama. He say, I got his mama in some shit, bro. Make sure that nigga good while I'm gone. And that nigga did that shit. And that nigga been.
Salute to them. That's real.
Yeah, dog. Shout out to my nigga Terry T. Niggas know what it is. That nigga, bro. You feel me? That nigga taught me the game with a lot of shit, bro. A lot of shit.
That's what's up. Taught you how to survive.
Yeah, it's different when, like I said, we all the way on the inside, so you ain't looking at it like, man, I want to get in that shit. You looking at it, I want to get as far away from as possible from shit like that. I don't even want to be around that type of shit for real, because my name and my face is targetable. It's by default type shit. Like a motherfucker gonna think I could be pushing an ounce, and nigga gonna think I'm playing with whatever just cause of who the fuck I am. I could be, you feel me? So I can't even jump out there and play with my shit. Play like that. I can't even do that.
You was thinking.
I want it, though. I ain't even about to do that. It's hot.
That's real. They want you to finish. They want you to finish what happened with you in the military. Because we did jump off of that. You was gonna tell us what happened, how you got kicked out the military.
So I went. So after my Uncle Eric.
And, what made you join and leave? That's what they want to know. What made you join and leave?
So that shit was it was just a lot going. Like I said, I lost my uncle, dog, and we was working on. We had the t-shirts and shit back then. It was just me and Eric for real doing it, and that happened. And then that was in September, and shit, dog, I signed up. Like I got sworn in right before New Year's, and I got shipped out in April, dog. I was gone out that bitch. I ain't even tell nobody, dog. I was like, I got the fuck out of here. And I did that shit, bro. I was just trying to get the fuck out for a minute and just go do some shit, some different shit. And I wasn't even thinking about what was going on in Detroit once I did that. But I got there, you know what I'm saying? That was one of the best decisions I did as far as being out on my own on some man shit. And then when I got there, I ain't really like it. My mama wasn't really fucking with it. Wasn't nobody really supportive. They was, but they wasn't. My mama really wasn't for real.
Oh, your mom was on the street when you went to the military?
Oh, I was 23 when I was like 23 when I went.
Oh, okay. She was still locked up. Okay. But but she was saying she ain't like it from jail.
Yeah, she ain't really fuck with that shit. She just was against that whole military because I'm her only son, but that was fake. Whatever. She ain't care. But so when I went though, you know, that shit was fun, dog. That shit was fun. So this what happened, dog. And it was 115 degrees outside this day. We in South Carolina. And I passed out. I dehydrated, dog. I was dehydrated. I passed out, blacked out, woke up. I had to get ice sheets put on me. Woke up in the hospital. I had to get IVs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so when you in on base, they send you to medical quarters to where when you sit in that motherfucker till you get better, and they send you back to your company. So when they sent me to medical quarters, dog, Juice, listen, bro. They put me in the room They sent me to room 307, dog. You know that's my daddy room number. He got killed in 307.
Get out of here. I ain't know that.
Man, listen, dog.
You
Listen,
knew this
dog.
at the time? Did you know it at the time?
I always knew that. I used to
Okay.
play that shit in the lottery. I played 731, 307, and I played my 806, my brother's birthday. And my numbers, when I play my numbers, 307 is the number, his room number. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? That room number hospital. So they put me in this motherfucking room by myself, dog. And usually they put you in there with a couple other people. Man, they put me in there by myself, dog. I looked in there, I looked around, I was like, turned right back around, went in there and told them the whole story, showed them. They was like, they was just looking. They was like, all right, so they moved me, but they was just like, what you doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you
Right.
doing? And I was just like, man, I told them like, man, I don't know for real. Like, I don't even know for real. Like, they made me go talk to a psychiatrist, all this shit. So they was like, so you want to stay or do you want to go? You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, man, I want to go.
So
You know what I'm saying? For real.
what was the
And
psych
they,
evaluation? What the psych
I,
evaluation? How that come out?
I mean, I was good. You go. They was just like, man, ain't nothing wrong with you. Like, I was good. I was good.
Right, right.
They make you do that. They make you do a self evaluation just to see like where you at in your mind type shit. They gonna make you do that regardless if you're trying to get out. But they wanted me to stay. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like I'm good. I want to. This ain't for me, dog. I'm straight. I don't like y'all telling me what to do and we training you to be killers and all this goof. I wasn't feeling that shit, dog. I couldn't. I don't know. That was a lot of and that shit at the hospital, bro. That shit had me tripping.
Right, okay. Why you think it had you tripping? Thinking about your pops
Cause
and all that?
man, that shit was some more weird shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't meant it was meant for me to be there, but it was meant for me to leave when I left because when I left, it's crazy, bro. Like when I say I believe in God, that shit real and like
Mm-hmm.
how coincidences be lining up.
Mm-hmm.
So my release date on my paperwork said July 29th. I touched down in Detroit July 31st on my daddy birthday, bro. Bullshit you not. That shit was
Straight up.
crazy as hell. I ain't even bullshit, dog, because it was Bizarre birthday from D12, and I went to that nigga birthday party. As soon as I got to we went to Bizarre from D12 birthday party. His birthday on the 30th.
That's
And
what's up.
we turned up, you know what I'm saying? And shit, yeah, man. So that's how I ended up getting out. I got a failure to adapt, chapter 11. But yeah, I was 2 weeks away from graduating. I did everything, gas chamber. I did everything you supposed to do. I know all the shit. Because when you get out of basic training, you chilling. You ain't doing nothing for real. You in the army. You
Right.
learn all the tough shit is at training. So, I'm still a veteran on paper.
That's
On
what's
paper, I'm a
up.
veteran. I got dog tags and everything. I can go to the VA if I want to and get some shit, but I ain't served over in Iraq. But time served is time served. I got a check. I work for motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, U.S. military. Shit, hey,
You did
you
go
talk
over
about
there. You signed up and you went over there. So I salute you for that. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
No,
in my mind though, when I got there and we was actually doing that shit, bro, I was feeling like it was different because I was just like everybody else. I wasn't Maserati Rick, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was Carter, bro. It felt good to just be a regular everybody else, and I'm not just this motherfucker in the butt like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how that shit. That's how that shit was in Detroit when
you think
you
you
know what I'm
had
saying.
pressure to live up to your dad name, image?
Image, name, money wise, oh nigga, you ain't out here in no bins. So that'd be another thing. Motherfuckers are, oh this nigga ain't on that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't on that. So they fuck with me for that, but
No, I mess with you
don't
for not being into
don't
that
think
nonsense. You feel me? Be you. I mess with you for not being in that. That ain't the route to go. That's why I started this for a person from
yeah,
that a person from the walks of life from the trenches to let you know it's a flip side to it, the outcome of what's going on with the trenches. If you really want to be an active participant, because you live in the trenches, you ain't got to indulge in illegal activity that go on in the trenches. You got other choices. You feel me? So we want to
yeah.
bring about the choices. Now, what you think? who pressed it the most of you to live up to your dad? Now, where you think you was getting the most pressure from the walking them footsteps as opposed to just being a law abiding citizen?
It was really, I say it was really those like, I guess like people in, I ain't even gonna say like in the streets, but still, it wasn't like they was on it. But I wouldn't even say it was like no pressure for real. And it ain't like, oh, go through, you should be in the streets. It was more so like be successful like him, but in your own way. Because shit, at the end of the day, let's just say I wanted to be a basketball player, but I still, what if if I wanted to play basketball and I still got this image in my mind as a father figure, this all I know is this street guy, and I go play basketball. That's still an image to steal. That's still some shoes to fill, because it's like shit. If I can go be the best damn basketball player, they gonna still be like shit, nigga. You wasn't, nigga. Your daddy was the coldest street nigga ever. You can't top that, nigga. You
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying? It's gonna always. It's like they always compare Kobe to Jordan, LeBron. You feel me? It's
right,
gonna always type of comparison, especially when here's how I see. I'm
mhm.
37 and I've never been to prison. I ain't got a bunch of kids out here. You feel me? You feel me? I'm still going to
Congratulations,
motherfucker.
nephew.
I got my son. You feel me? Uh, my pops, he didn't make it to see my age. My brother didn't. Who else? My uncle Eric, I think he passed when he was 36. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Okay.
37.
How
So
old was your dad when he passed?
29, bro.
Your dad was 29?
29. He didn't even get to see the 30.
Man.
Meeks was 32. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So they were still young men. They wasn't even fully adults, really.
32 still, bro. You
You
ain't
ain't no
getting no
full adult.
manhood to be saying
Right.
that for real. I'm 37 and I'm like, I ain't there. I ain't. Motherfuckers be talking about you an old head. These younger guys, you an old head, bro. Man, listen. Now I know what how y'all be, man. Listen, little nigga, like,
Right. You feel me?
but when you get to be this at this, I get it. I get it, bro. I ain't never hang around niggas my age, man. Shit, I don't be around these motherfuckers. I don't even know if niggas my age be doing for real, nigga. I be hanging around older cats, bro.
That's what's up. Now tell us
Especially
something.
on the north end too. Like shit, motherfuckers know me over there, man. Niggas my age, shit. But shit. Motherfuckers got the game from the older niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
So you was one that would listen to the olds. Because a lot of you hear a lot of these guys, even in the rap songs, I ain't got no big homie. I ain't got no OG. You feel me? Old guy can't
Bro,
tell me nothing.
I mean, bro, like my sister could be my big homie at a point in time. So what the fuck, you feel me? It depends. It's all on what's your perspective of this person and how you want to label. You feel me? A big homie is what? A motherfucker that did something for you. It could be a motherfucker that told you, hey, nigga, tomorrow, nigga, don't go outside. The police gonna be that. That could be your big homie or whatever. But what was that with a nigga? Cause a nigga ain't putting you on. Or a big homie could be a motherfucker let you crash on their couch, nigga. Shit, or
Right.
whatever the fuck. These niggas be expecting, nigga. Don't nobody owe you shit. I ain't looking. I ain't never look for or if a nigga be like, oh nigga, I knew your pops, man. I ain't never been like, well, shit, what's up, big homie? Like I ain't, if niggas be looking for, they entitled to some shit. When the nigga say shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like I yeah, you should have a big homie, nigga. That's why you being goofy. You need somebody to guide, nigga. That's crazy.
Right. If you don't,
If you ain't got no if you ain't got no parents, no single, if you in a single parent, no parent, or you ain't got no daddy or no, even if you got a daddy and that nigga on some bullshit, he might not fuck with you, or the nigga might be on some bullshit, or y'all don't know how to talk, nigga. Still, guess what? Same shit, same results. Damn there, you gonna do what you want to do.
you need somebody to give you some insight on what what might happen, or what have happened if going up them roads. If you just going in the blind, you ain't gonna know how to react. You feel me? Until you face with it. You feel me? You want a little insight. So it is good to listen to somebody that had a little experience, and then it might not all the way affect you or all the way be true, but you take what's out of it that you perceive to be the truth that apply to you. Take what out of it apply. But if you don't have an ear to hear, if you ain't listening at all, you ain't gonna learn nothing. You ain't gonna know if somebody putting you up on game or not. You already you already shooting it down, saying I ain't like or old guy can't tell me nothing. How he can if he been around and experiencing stuff before you. You feel me?
Man, for real, for real. You know how it go. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as you talk.
That's
Shit,
right.
that's easy. That's
now
simple math.
what about tell me some of the good things you heard about your father. We elaborate on his passing and all that. Tell me some of the good stories you heard about your dad meeting people and they find out you Maserati son and you done chose a different life. You know, how you think you be perceived. And what's some of the story? Name some of the. Give us a few stories you might have heard. You know, a story or two you might have heard somebody tell you compliment your father instead of saying some negative stuff.
Well, honestly, I don't really hear nothing like the only negative stuff was like media wise, newspapers. But as far as somebody telling me something negative, I ain't really heard nothing. I'll say something that probably stick out for real. That something that I remember somebody was saying was like, oh, I had a fucking a, a teacher, bro. First, he was my brother teacher at Cooley. I can't think of his name. But anyway, he was my brother teacher at Cooley, and then I had summer school one year, and he was my summer school teacher for like algebra or something. And he was telling me, he was like, he got shot because some at the car wash, with the best friends and his dad or my dad or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He was telling us the story. And
this a teacher telling you this story?
This was one of my teachers.
Did he know you was in his class? He knew you was in his class?
He said the bus dragged him or something. He got shot or something. It was a crazy story, but it was just the whole point. And he was just, seeing how me and my brother turned out, and he's teaching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He had experience like that encounter, and then he's like, man, I would have never thought I'd be teaching both of his sons. Like, your brother go to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like that was a negative thing a negative encounter that he had. You know what I'm saying? But then you look all these years later, he a teacher. You feel me? Because he said he was trying to be in the streets and he was trying to, you know what I'm saying? And then
that experience changed his life.
He a teacher. He teaching the kids that lesson. You feel me? Like some foreshadow type shit. Like that was a good. It was a good story. It was a negative story to it with a positive spin off. Like, damn, you turned out to be a teacher and you teaching the kids the situation that, you feel me, you could have got killed. You got dragged and shot by a bus. It was a real situation, you know what I'm saying? But I just like hearing stuff like that where it'd be like, yeah, it might start off a little negative, but I done heard stories where I ain't gonna lie, my mama told me a funny story. She told me a story. She said he was riding down the street playing Martin Luther King "I Have a Dream" speech, throwing money out the window, throwing money out the car.
Your dad was?
Yeah, my mama told me that story.
Did she say where they was riding at? She ain't say exactly where they was riding at.
On the east somewhere. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you about. She tells stories like Eddie, bro. I don't know. Sometimes
What you mean she tells stories like Eddie? Why you say Eddie? Who is Eddie? Who is Eddie?
Man, I don't know. He tells some good stories too, man. I like his stories. Eddie Jackson Jr., man. My mama Tracy Collins tells some good stories too, especially on them visits, man. She has some good stories. She used to tell me some good stories about when they used to go hanging out. They didn't hung out with, Tommy Hearns. They didn't went to go hang out with Eddie Murphy. Man, my Uncle Eric just told me, man, listen, oh shit, hold on. Hey, I don't want to, allegedly.
Allegedly, let's get it.
So allegedly, my old dude used to be hanging out Tommy Hearns, Don King, and
yeah, he grew up with Tommy Hearns. That's that's one of his best friends.
Allegedly, Eddie Murphy and they hang out with Eddie Murphy and all them.
Right.
All the stuff my uncle Eric, no, Greg, my uncle Greg, he was telling me like my uncle Greg, my daddy used to box him. I mean, manage him when he used to box back in the day. That's another little,
Is your
whole.
Uncle Greg still alive?
Yep, Greg.
They
Yep, he
asked
doing
that.
good.
That I asked you that because they asked it in yeah,
Yep,
he's still
Greg.
alive.
Yep, he's doing good. You know what I'm saying? And
That's what's up. And what happened?
damn, what I was saying.
You were saying she was telling a story about your dad down there with Eddie Murphy and Don King. Now.
Oh no, yeah. So Uncle Greg, he was telling me some shit. Like he was like, man, I remember I was over Rick's house and he was on the phone and basically, dog, he said Eddie Murphy called and basically checked my old dude. Like, yeah, dog, I heard you fucking my bitch. And something to that effect.
Right. Allegedly.
He was talking about Janet Jackson, bro.
Straight up. So your daddy might have been creeping with Janet. Allegedly. We ain't saying it's true, Miss Jackson. Allegedly.
Come on now. Look who we talking about.
Maserati. We talking about Maserati. You feel me?
He was at them fights and all. It was different. This motherfucker wasn't no regular motherfucker in the room too. He with him. He with I got a picture of him. He was I seen pictures of him with over in like Japan and shit. Pam showed me some pictures, bro. Like Rick was all over the world, bro. He did a whole bunch of shit, man. It's just a good dude. You don't have to be like, man, I'm just a good dude. Whether he would have been a street nigga or a nigga that work at the plant, man, that nigga a good nigga, dog. Like, damn, bro, cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit,
that's
I feel like this. He wasn't always in the streets, bro. His first job was at Oak Queen Liquor Store on the East Side, dog. I spoke to Uncle Earl and them who gave him his first job type shit. I heard that story. Damn, man, I knew I knew him since he was 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Them the stories I be wanting to hear. I don't want to hear the Maserati Rick shit. He wasn't Maserati Rick too. You feel me? Let me hear Rick in the,
right. Richard Carter. You want to hear about Richard Carter?
Yeah, man, I don't want to hear all that. That's all you people come with, man. I don't care about all that. Y'all gone off that shit, bro. Just like,
you'd rather have your dad here than that gang, huh?
Yeah, like I don't know who that is, dog. You feel me? We talk about the boxer, this person. He was boxing, fucking with them cars, all that type of shit, all that street shit, man. That shit was just whatever. We know all that already. The streets know that. We ain't got to keep talking about what everybody know. Y'all just want to hear it because, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's negative, dog. Everybody's home. White boy Rick home, whatever, whoever home, bro. Like, we got grandkids, kids, man. Look, either we gonna talk about it and make some money off of this shit together, or shut the fuck up, or don't speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we ain't about to be beefing about some old shit. I ain't trying to have my mom and them beefing with them again like they was back in the day over some shit to try to do them. That shit dumb, dog. It's petty. Either we gonna get along and get it done, or get something done. That way we can all get some money, because all these other motherfuckers eating is stupid as hell. And we could be sitting down doing it just like how we doing it right now, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying
that's
all the people been using your dad image and likeness, name and all that. Ain't nobody came and broke bread with you?
Man, hell no, man. There's all type of documentaries on YouTube, and it's a Demetrius Holloway documentary, and like, damn, reaching out to them. You feel me? That it's just like, even with the BMF, they mentioned Maserati Rick 3 or 4 times on there. I want to say they had somebody acting like they was playing him on one of them joints, but they didn't reach out. But it's like, that's why I be trying to go hard how I go hard with it, because it's like, damn, dog, y'all don't see me, y'all. You feel me? Then Boosie came through.
Okay, what happened with that? I thought y'all had a deal. Yeah, because they've been saying they go do the Maserati Rick movie. What's going on with that?
So Boosie came to Detroit, reached out to my mama, and he came to Detroit. Never had a conversation with me. Man, next thing I know, he leaves. Shit. I see the damn Glad TV interview.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Who went over Lad, your mom or Boosie?
No, Boosie going there, but he say, this what he said. He said, yeah, I went to Detroit. I met Maserati Rick wife, and I got the right. I'm gonna do the Maserati Rick story.
So he
Yeah,
who I thought you say Pam was his wife. He got with Pam.
no, he didn't get with Pam. He got with my mama, with this like baby mama number 2 or something. So I don't know, Boosie. That's what I'm saying. Boosie went on Glad, then he went on Drink Champ.
Hold on. Was your daddy married when he passed away?
I'm gonna say yeah, he was married to Pam because you know what I'm saying. But
Okay,
he
that's
got
who he
married.
was.
Yeah, he got married, and this is why they got married because this nigga was having all these babies and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly,
I
this allegedly we would say this how you saw
you know what I'm saying?
right.
That's just how I feel. I don't know if they was
So
always married. I don't
right.
know if they was married.
No,
I
I'm
know
just
they
trying to
always
clear up who
together
Boosie
though.
was talking to. I'm trying to clear up who Boosie was talking
Oh
to
yeah, he
exactly.
talking about my mama. So yeah, so you
So he
know
was talking to
that's just
Tracy instead of Pam.
yeah, you know,
Okay.
Pam don't want. She don't really, you know, she way out of. She don't want nothing to do with it for real. She just trying
Right.
to stay way out of it. Let me do my thing with it.
That's what's up. That's your dad. You feel me? Now what happened with the Boosie thing? You say he went over Lad, and what he say over Lad? Can
He
you hear
got the
me?
rights to the Maserati. Yeah, he got the rights to the Maserati rig store.
He announced that on Vlad.
Yep,
So
yep. And then went on drink chat.
and said he got the rights to it. So who got the rights to it? I thought you had the
Right.
rights to your daddy name. You've been campaigning all these years, so you don't have the rights no more. Or you never went legal? Did you go legally and set up your daddy estate for yourself?
So here's that. With that situation is, you know, I've been trying to get my siblings involved on that, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's something that, you know, all the kids should be a part of, whether they want to be a part of it or not. I tried to involve them. I'm still trying to, you know, see if we can do it because if I just go do it myself, then I'm gonna go do it myself, which I don't have no problem with that at the end of
Right.
the day.
But you
But I
trying to
feel
share with
like
your siblings?
I'm a fair person at the end of the day. Okay, y'all ain't help me do nothing. Y'all dog, y'all talk shit, but guess what? Boom. It's still your daddy too. Erica, this still your daddy too. Pam, you still connected to me. Tracy, Hardy, you still I got you no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Now my mama, I don't know. She on the fence. But I still might
That's
accept her.
still your
I don't
mama.
know. Whatever.
That's
Whatever.
still your mama, little
Yeah.
Rick. You
I
feel me?
mean, if I'm in the position to do that, but don't come fuck with me just cause you know I got some money or something. Because if you ain't never tried to fix a relationship with me prior to me being in this position, it's fake. It ain't genuine. You want to wait till
Right.
now when I'm. This is the time to do it now. If you feel like you want to come talk to me, or if I can reach out to you because I'm a genuine person, even with my mama. Here's the thing: two of my homies been lost their mom. You think I ain't want to call my mom? You know what I'm saying? One of my mans just lost his mama, bro, like a week ago. You feel
Right.
me? Yeah, I want to call her. Same time, just like I said, you know, my problem with her is I don't know what her problem is in her mind. That's the problem. She treat me a certain way, and I don't understand why. So, you know, my last conversation with Tracy Cowan, my mama was, I'm thinking we good, bro. I'm thinking we good. I'm thinking we in a good space, mother and son. She
Right.
don't treat me like that though. She treat me like nigga on the street, and I don't know. She treat me like a nigga on the street sometimes. Like I'm not her son, bro. She be talking to me crazy. So like,
Do
you
you
know,
do you try to
I
communicate with her without arguing or fussing back or
you know,
you know what I'm saying?
it don't even be like it be more of a it be more of a yeah, it's an argument, but it just be like how can I what's the word I'm look when you try to like if you got some good news and somebody you trying to, you know, say something good and they just ain't got nothing good to say in reply or it's like a dry reply
Hmm.
or you know, she just never been like supportive of nothing that I do that's on some positive, something positive. You know what I'm saying?
So you got to
So,
You gotta
huh?
you gotta look at this too, nephew. I ain't making no excuses for nobody. You know, everybody got to be accountable for their own. But you gotta look at maybe she don't know how. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the things she might have went through. I don't know. I don't know her whole story, but I know the
Right,
stories of the trenches. So how we grew up, what we were subject to. And ain't nobody from the trenches got no help as far as mental health. We get some money and we move on and we just deal with it and we bottle it up. And those of us Detroiters, we keep everything. Everything has been quiet, so ain't nobody talk to release nothing. So that's why this how I perceive it. So don't be
right,
so hard on her for um what you feel she might be lacking at, because it might be she don't know how to show that side. It might not be she know, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not making
right.
no excuses for it, but y'all gotta find, that's your mother. You want to find a neutral ground where y'all can come and learn to agree to disagree and be able to still love each other for who y'all are as mother and son. You feel me?
Her thing is, I don't know her issue with me. I don't have a real issue with her. Her real issue with me is, um, like I said, this is where the confusion come in. Like I said, I reached out to her. You know, last year I had a movie premiere. I invited her to my movie premiere for
This
Diamond Girls.
this after the Boosie
They
stuff? Is this was after the Boosie announcement? Oh, hold on, finish
after
that, finish that. You never finished what came out of the Boosie thing with, with,
nothing.
with the
So
Rick
Boosie,
with the Rick
he
Maserati Rick movie.
right. So he came. I like I said, I never had a conversation with Boosie about none of that shit. Um, I I got his number. I had some merch. I was trying to, I'm like, shit. What size you wear? How long you about to be here for? And he's like, I'm in Flint. I'm up here doing some features and shit. I'm gonna get with you. So bam, I ain't hear from him for about a week. He
Hmm.
text me like, I'm gonna hit you when I land. He text me like, I'm gonna hit you when I land. I sent him some pictures of some shirts and shit.
Hmm.
I'm like, shit, I got some little merch and shit on deck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't hear back from him. Whole month go by. My mama birthday went by in August and all that. My daddy birthday go by July 31st. This one I'm like, because he was here like July 4th. So I'm like, damn, this sweet as hell. Okay, we about to get some Boosie shit going. Pop's birthday coming up. It's lining up.
Right.
Sweet as hell. This could be a good announcement. Boosie, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This
Right.
should be good.
Good look
Whatever. This shit about
for
to
your
be
family in Detroit. You feel me?
yeah, about to look sweet as hell. I fuck with it. You know, at the time I'm like, damn, I fuck with Boosie. He a real nigga. Whatever. All right.
Right.
Nigga, he wasn't replying. Then my mama wasn't replying. My mama wasn't answering the phone. Crystal wasn't answering the phone. So I'm like, damn.
They
Now
just
my
stopped
now my
talking to you.
I don't know. They all just stopped answering the phone. Now mind you,
Okay.
I got a big premiere coming up for a movie.
What
I'm
movie
trying
was
to
that? Let them know.
Diamond Girls is on Tubi right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Diamond Girls on good
Go
ass movie. I play Tino. Y'all gonna see me in there really going crazy
go
for real,
check out
for real. Y'all,
Diamond Girls, y'all.
Diamond Girls and Kane and
And
they
like and
on too.
subscribe. We got 69 people in here with only 31 likes. Like and subscribe and pass the word for us, please. Go ahead, finish now. What
Sweet.
happened with they stopped answering your calls at the same time?
I talked to my mama the day of the premiere, September 2nd. She FaceTimed me. She was at my auntie Terry house. You know,
Hmm.
Terry used to mess with Bush Jones, so she be hanging with Terry and them down there.
Hold on, your
Terry,
aunt, your auntie Terry used to mess with.
me and my auntie Terry Cooper used to mess with Bush Jones, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, man, yup, she be hanging with them. She was over
Hmm.
there, and I hit her on the FaceTime. I'm getting dressed, and I ain't hear from her. I go to the premiere, bro. Everybody like, where your mom at? Where your mom at? Because everybody,
No, she
like,
home.
where your mom at? Where your mom at?
Right.
Because Diamond Girls, so the project Diamond Girls was a play.
Hmm.
So, but the story Diamond Girls is based on females who deal with street guys and how they end up. Da, 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 da. That's the whole premise behind Diamond Girls. So this is why people wanted to see her because
She lived
she's
it.
on she's on the documentary Diamond Girls. My mom.
Oh, for
So
real?
yeah, she
Okay.
doc, you know what I'm saying. So motherfuckers been
You broke.
This
You
been
broke.
since
You static.
2017.
You repeat that because you had it went out,
So
nephew.
yeah, she was on the documentary Diamond Girl. So this came out 2017, 2018 or whatever. So yeah, so they've been waiting to see who your mom is. So she ain't show up,
Mm-hmm.
and I ain't hear from her. I ain't hear from her till she texted me on my birthday on the 18th, and
Your
she
phone.
texted me like "Happy birthday!" exclamation mark. She texted me. I ain't get a phone call or nothing. Yeah, my mama. And then I ain't hear from her again, and I think I heard from her around Halloween or some shit. The day after Halloween. The day after Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Or the day of Halloween or something like that. And
this last year.
y'all last
Okay.
year, y'all. So I get her on the FaceTime. I hit her on the FaceTime this afternoon. And I had my auntie Sue on the other phone because I'm talking to her. I'm like, man, I ain't heard from my mama. What's going on? We good? You know what I'm saying? Make sure we good. Like, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
She get on the FaceTime, bro. We talking. All I know is this the thing she said to me. Ah, Demetrius Holloway, your daddy. Go change your name, bitch. Bro. And I ain't talked
Hold
to her
on.
since,
You
bro.
said your mama said what?
Aha, like real dramatic, like a kid. I don't want to yell, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
aha, Demetrius Holloway, your daddy, go change your name, bitch. And I'm good, bro.
Oh,
Hell
straight
yeah,
up.
dog. Hell yeah, she can't.
And so
Yeah.
did you hit her back? Have you talked
No,
to her
she
back
hung
on
up,
that?
bro. I ain't even called back. I ain't know how to respond to that one. I ain't have what you supposed to say to that?
Right. Why would she hit you with a blow like that and hang up on you and then you know what I'm saying? And you've been repping you repping Maserati. I know both of them. You look like Maserati. You feel me? Well, they look alike anyway, though. You feel me? But as a mother,
Right.
all this you saying, you think all this come about with the Bootsy situation?
I don't know where that came from. I don't think that got nothing to do with no Boosie situation. I don't know where that came from. That's something else. That's some mental health shit. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I still don't know. I just kind of gave up. Like whatever. That's how she feel. All right. And now that's how I'm looking at it. All right. That's all right. That's who we at. Cool. I see.
Have you
That's
reached
cool.
out to her?
Nope. I ain't. I'm not. You said what you said. Like that's what you mean. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell you this. Me and my mama never was close. I ain't about to sit up here and fake like I was a fucking mama's boy. It never was that. Because when I was born, dog, I went to go live with my grandma Betty, my daddy mama, bro. So
Okay.
as
Oh, so
a little baby,
you grew up over Betty's?
I grew up with Betty, bro, for real. So you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And then I was either with Betty, my Uncle Eric, then, I was with my mama too, but you know how when you a little kid, and I put it like this. I ain't started calling my mama, like addressing her as mama and mine and all that until I got damn near grown.
Okay.
Yeah, like we ain't like we just don't got that type of relationship. Now Pam on the other hand,
Mm-hmm.
Pam totally different. Me and Pam always been close. Pam was more like the mother, a mother, your mother. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's a difference. Your mama, your birth mama, your mother. They all different. You know what I'm saying? Tracy Hardy, my mom. Pam, mother. Tracy Collins, my birth mother.
Right.
So I ain't sitting up here discrediting her, but this is her position. She
Mm-hmm.
never we don't got a mother and son relationship. I got more of that relationship with Pam than her. You know what I'm saying? So, I love to reach out, but she ain't she's not ready to be accountable for her. And not saying that she did none of that. We just need to have a conversation. She's not even mature enough to have the conversation we need to have. So until she's ready to have the conversations we need to have, we ain't gonna get nowhere. You know what I'm
Do,
saying? Because I'm I'm not about to be playing and and faking like we cool when we need to talk about something for real instead of just sweeping shit under the rug like we've been doing for all this time. And no, that's why we ain't getting nowhere because we keep uh arguing and all right, we ain't talking. for 2 years or something. That ain't doing nothing.
Right. Ain't no
Look, you don't want to have
communication.
you. Why is black people scared to have a hard conversation all the time with their family and shit, but y'all to go talk to everybody else instead of the people y'all need to talk to? That's weird when family go do shit like that. They go talk to the people who ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You need to be having a conversation with who you got the issue with or who you need to be fixing your little situation relationship with, your mama, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's
However it
real
goes.
talk.
Look, but me personally, because I've been on my own since I was 15 and I know who was there and who wasn't. So this is why I'm taking the position I am with my mama. Yeah, I love to do that and fix that, but I've been trying to do that and have a relationship with her for 20 years. It's been a power struggle. You're not about to be dogging me out when I did the right thing all the time. I ain't did nothing wrong. So I'm just looking at you're not finna make me feel less than a motherfucking man to the point where I damn near wanted to commit suicide last year, bro. I seen somebody kill themselves last year, bro. That shit changed my motherfucking life. That was two things I've never seen. That shit my mama said to me, and then I seen somebody commit suicide last year, bro. Then was the two things that made me sit down the past 10 months.
And reevaluate
I
everything.
think when I seen what my mama said to me, that's how she feel about me for real. I seen her in her eyes. She said it. I felt that shit. I was sick for days. I couldn't eat after that conversation with my mama. You know, so I was fucked up in real life.
Right.
Couldn't eat. Could I was fucked up.
So you
And
don't think you
then
need to talk to her about that to get the get an understanding what why you know what I'm saying? You got to find. You
I,
don't think you can find nobody
as bad
a
as bad as I
mediator?
want. Hey, I didn't try it. I got people in place. I didn't have her friends, bro. Her homegirl, Lil Tracy. And Lil Tracy called me at midnight when she was the night they was gonna go pick her up from prison. She called me at 12 o'clock at night. I
Mm-hmm.
was in Romulus. I was right down the street from Ypsilanti. I was 15 minutes, 20 minutes away. I'm like, no, I'm good. I ain't because I know this ain't the time and place to have a conversation around y'all party bus, the news, white boy Rick. Oh, it's too much going on. She this we gonna I gotta wait till when this
Right.
it might 6 months when we can sit down and have this real conversation. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but it didn't got to this point because of some money. Because that's really what it comes down to. Some money with this Boosie situation. Because what else could it be?
So don't you
I
think y'all could resolve that over some money that ain't nobody got? You feel me? Ain't
ain't
nobody
nobody
got it.
got ain't you know what
It
I'm
ain't
saying?
even
I'm
there.
trying
The
to
money don't even exist. You
you
feel
know
me? So
and
that
ain't nobody gonna want to do nothing with it because we can't get along. That's another thing. They're gonna be like, man, them niggas don't even get along. We ain't
bad
supposed
for
to be like
business,
that.
right? Because who actually got the rights? You feel me? And then the thing is,
You know,
we gotta learn. We gotta learn how to come together, even when we have a disagreement, man. Somebody got to be the bigger person, and you know what I'm saying. I know it be hard and seem impossible sometimes, but you can't give up. That's mom. But then, how would you feel? You lost your dad. Your mom's been gone 20 years, and then now y'all ain't speaking. And if, God forbid, something happened to her, you feel me? How would you feel? You feel me? That's your mother. At the end of the day, no matter what she went through, you know a little bit about her life, you know what I'm saying, the men she been with. So you know the type of men she been with. So can you imagine what type of things she had to adapt to and bottle up in her life to put food on the table, to put up with the type of man she was? The things you heard about the men she was, the men she been with, far as your dad and the guy that raised you. So, with you knowing just a little bit about them, can you think of some of the things your mama might had to deal with? You feel me?
that was a. I think here. This what I'm gonna say about that. That was the choice she made on her own. She ain't had to do shit. She
No,
chose to
right.
she chose to deal with this type of dude because my sister Crystal said she is a 9 to 5 guy. She ain't want Wayne. Wayne was lame to her. That nigga wasn't getting enough money for her. That wasn't enough for her. She was clown. She used to dog Wayne out. My sister, yeah, she used to dog Crystal Daddy and shit. She used to, she ain't, you know what I'm saying? She loved Crystal Daddy for my daddy. That's just, so, like, yeah, I'm not, this is what you chose. This like D was like, this what they signed up for. This what Tracy Collins signed up for. When she did that, when she signed up, when she chose to be with dude or she chose to be with Rick, you signed up to be with these niggas. You know, come on, you signed up for this shit. You
Now,
signed up for this.
how old was your mother back
Yeah.
then? How old was she back
Uh,
then dealing with your dad? How old was you? You think your mother
they,
was a ballpark figure?
she's 2 years younger than him. So she was 27. She was 25 when she had me. So she was young. She was 23, 20. She was young.
So you think she wasn't gonna make a lot of wrong choices in life? Even at 41, you still gonna make some wrong choice. Ain't none of us gonna make all the right choice. That's why we face with the obstacles. That's how you live and
It,
learn
it,
by the decisions you make when you face with them. You feel me?
it's a, I get that. I'm taking all that. All that. I
Hmm.
thought about all that. I'm like, well, okay. Well, maybe she have a choice. Listen, fuck that shit, dog. Ain't no excuse. Because I could say that about me. I ain't have, she had, listen, this is the thing. Listen, bro. She had both. She didn't have no odds against her for real to make her make these choices and choose this path. You get a fucking choice, bro, with this shit. I don't care about what she had to endure. You can choose to not endure some shit. Just don't do it. You can choose to not deal with somebody. You can choose to not be with a certain type of guy. You can
Hmm.
choose to not deal with a certain type of crowd or environment.
Right.
Just like Eddie and Clyde was the only ones that was in the streets out of them, out of them. You feel me? Or Demetrius was the only one out of his family or for real that was really, really kind of damn near. I don't know the
Right.
specifics, but
Allegedly, you feel me? Yeah.
man, that I don't know. But at the same time, like my mama, her mama and her daddy is her mama was a stewardess, flight attendant back in the day. My granddaddy worked for the water department and
Hmm.
shit. You feel me? Like her parents, she had both parents come from
Well,
a good household. She went to
no,
Mumford.
no,
Good.
but I was just
She ain't
saying you go make wrong decisions. You go make decisions, but
you
you
don't
go
make
make a lot of
but
wrong ones growing up.
when, when you got when at some point though, like you gotta want more for yourself. Or you gotta want more for your kids. Now we ain't talking about somebody that ain't got. She got kids and grandkids. So at this time, my mama was a grandmother, bro. Where your
Okay.
man at? I know you 41, but where your man at? Okay, mama gotta have a life. I get all that. But when you got people life in danger, bro, it's different. Fuck that. It's no excuse when, like I said, the police came in there. It could have been something different. We ain't talking about no we ain't talking about nothing regular, dog. So it's a difference when you say her choices or
Right.
trying to feel some type of sympathy. I'm not holding her. She ain't getting no more simple than a nigga that choose to fuck with some street shit because you know what the fuck go with this shit. This ain't your first spin around the block. You been fucking with street niggas, dog. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So let's just keep it a buck, bro. You imagine what I had to see all these niggas coming in and out of my house, fucking my mama and fucking with my sisters and shit.
Right.
how that look going in the streets? All these niggas, oh yeah, nigga, how that look? You think I
Right.
ain't have to hear that shit?
Right. The things y'all had to
Oh
be faced with being children
yeah,
and
me, fuck
street
man, dog.
parents.
It's different. Listen, bro, it's
Hmm.
different when you the man and you hearing niggas talk about your mama and your sisters, bro, and you the only nigga, bro. It's different, bro. You looking
Right.
at I'm looking at the niggas, but I gotta look at the females too. This is the niggas y'all choose to bring in y'all household. Y'all allow this shit. You invite this evil, this energy, whatever the fuck you want to call this shit. You
Come on.
bringing this shit. You bringing death to your doorstep. However they used to say that shit. That's all it is. You bringing drugs and shit around your motherfucking kids with what? A nigga could have came in there and robbed everybody, killed everybody, but it was the police. That's the that's the bottom line. How you gonna get mad at me? Listen, when I seen that she was mad at me for saying that, bro, I knew where her mind was at. He already was in jail 12 years already when she said that to me. You what she say? What my mama say, bro? You dumb as hell for saying that. Cause I was like, damn, I'm lucky it was the police that came there. Oh, you a dumb motherfucker for saying that. You taking up for Roy? you taking up for Roy, like some shit she said, bro. Like I'm like, no, no, this just a crazy situation. Like, and then you lying. So it's more to it than that's what I'm saying. We gotta analyze the situation. Yeah, she went through some shit, but bro, she caused the shit.
But
Too.
what?
Ain't nobody looking at that.
Right. Yeah, she the main corporate because she had the choices to make and she chose the wrong way. But I'm saying
Cause
you
they wasn't even together at the time, bro. She wasn't even with this nigga. They was broke up, but you still choose to do this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third. You want to know why? Because you ain't want to go get your own money and get off your ass. You feel me? Like you choose to be lazy and just collect money and sit on your ass and smoke weed, bro. This is what she did all day, bro. I'm telling you, it's different. Cause I work, so
right,
I'm looking at it different. I know
right.
females out here that was just like my mama, bro. But guess what they doing, bro? They getting to that shit. They
Hmm.
ain't just waiting on no nigga, bro. And
Right.
that's what she was doing. That's what I don't like about at least my sisters and them, bro. They gonna go get some money. They ain't waiting on no niggas. It's up Crystal and they gonna go get some money.
Have
You
your
know what I'm
mother
saying?
have your
So it's,
mother ever had a job you known of?
she ain't never had a job, bro. I don't never,
Not have you ever asked her why?
bro.
See, that's the
You know
thing.
if I ask her some shit like that, bro, she probably cuss me the fuck out. Like nigga, what you mean, nigga? I know she ain't had one though. I'm for sure this shit. I'm positive.
See, it might be a reason she choose that way. Like, prime example, I got cousins. I ain't gonna say they name, put them out there, but I got cousins that got that's worth 7 figures, own a lot of property and all that, and they had all this stuff, years ago, legit stuff. They got businesses and stuff, but it was years back when they had it, and they didn't know how to read and write. You see what I'm saying? See, a lot, and my generation and older stopped going to school at fifth, sixth grade. They might have been going and getting passed on, but they wasn't going to school to learn. You feel me? So, you got to still, I ain't saying that's her situation, but the way you explain it, it got to be something there besides, you know what I'm saying? She just lazy. I ain't gonna just say that. It got to, you know what I'm saying?
I
She might be covering she might be covering a lack of something. You feel me? A person, you think a person gonna tell you really I can't
mama
read or write?
my mama was smart, bro. She went to Munford High School, went to
Hmm.
Michigan State for a minute. She ended up later like getting a degree in like accounting, man.
Hmm.
She was not none of that, bro. This is the
Right.
thing.
Hmm.
She just like these type of guys, bro. That's just it. She just like that shit. She liked the party. She liked the lifestyle. That's just it. She's just that type of person. But that talking to when I talk to a Pam and a Tracy Hardy, Tracy, what's the difference between her and Tracy Hardy, bro? What's the difference? Nothing for real. It
Right.
is, but it's a big difference. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's her and Pam. Pam could have been the same type, but no, Pam worked. You feel me? Different.
But it,
They made that choice to yeah, this who I'm affiliated with. They could have went
mm,
and did the same thing or been down the same, but same thing with my mama, bro. She made the choice, even with the jail situation, bro. She was making choices that got her in that situation that was like, she too deep. She in too deep. You can't get out at this point. You feel me?
you
And you
said
put
it
your
right.
kids in this
That's it
shit.
right there. What you said. Sometimes you be in too deep. You feel me? Sometimes,
You
and
in too
then and
deep.
then and then other some people, we all go develop in life differently. You feel me? Some people take a little longer to develop. I'm a late developer. Some people take a little longer to get they act together. Ain't no certain age where you supposed to have your act together. You feel me? You can't say, well, she 41 years old, she should have knew better. Evidently she didn't know better. So because she was 41 don't mean because she didn't know better, she was wrong. It's just that's the level of mentality she was on. She's stuck somewhere. So what you want to do
Yeah.
is try to get with her because that's your mom. So you want to be able to come to a term with you. And y'all ain't got to talk about it now. First, you want to just build a relationship. Bump what y'all beefing about. Just get with it. We ain't got to talk about what we went through or none of that. How you doing today? We gonna start with today. You feel me? We can't relive the past.
Not
Start the day
and not
with her. Forget what y'all
yeah.
beefing about and what it was started and all that. We gonna alleviate that. Move forth now and see how y'all can get to know each other. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a big separation dealing with this prison system, and that's why I started this. This all what I'm doing now has been put together. Us being in prison, and it showed the division from a parent going to jail and what all the consequences of everybody, how it affect everybody's lives when we choose the street life. You feel me? If you don't get killed, you go to jail. But your loved ones is the one that it affect the most. You feel me? Just talking to you is a prime example. I'm glad we had this talk. You feel me? Because it show what we saying. Because it ain't even from a man point of view. It's from the woman's side. She left and went to jail. You see what I'm saying? And it's still the same effect on on the children. You feel me?
Right, yeah,
So
yeah,
so
yeah,
so we
yeah,
want to
and
try we
yeah,
want to try to we want to try to come and get ones together. You know what I'm saying? On how we could work that, communicate that, and get it out and get to the root of the problem. Because I don't know the root of the problem. I ain't got the answers, but I know one main thing is we keep everything bottled up and we don't deal with it. If you don't ever deal with the problem, it's not solved. If you just think it's gonna go away by not dealing with it, it's still there. You got to deal with it. If you don't deal with it, it's gonna keep coming out the wrong way. You feel me? So I ain't making excuses for it. I'm just saying you got to try to look deeper into. Oh, she just don't care. She this that. She don't know for starts. You feel me? So she might not been taught that just because you come from a good home and have good parents as far as financially don't mean it's a good home. You feel me? That's just on the outerior. You feel me?
right. So,
But the interior, something wrong. You feel me? Because even with your mother, without you saying what you saying, everybody think everything peaches and cream. On the outer interior, you feel me? But on the inner interior is a conflict. It's a conflict in the household. You feel me? And y'all can't resolve it with fussing and fighting. So I don't know how to resolve it, but the main thing is to try to move forward from then. See if y'all try to resolve it, if you try to resolve it, trying to say you what about this, why you do this, why you do that, y'all gonna still be at the starting line. You feel me? Get off the starting line by just saying we gonna live today. How you doing today, mom? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you today? How you feeling today? What's on your mind today? Do you need anything today? No matter how she feels, see, we only can control ourselves. You can't control your mama reaction. You can't control she supposed to do this, she supposed to do that. You feel me? You can control you doing that. You feel me? So you have to come to a agreement where you got to accept your mother or any individual, not just your mama, anybody you deal with in life, for them being them. Not look for ourselves and others saying, I wouldn't handle it like that. Like you said, I work. You feel me? Just because work was for you don't mean it was for her. You feel me? Not saying you was wrong. I ain't making no excuses for her either. I'm just trying to give you a different point of view to look at things on that you don't have no control over. See,
right, yeah,
you get caught up and you'll lose yourself trying to control the situation with your mother, sister, anybody else in your life. Because the bottom line, we only control ourselves. You feel me? Don't no rules apply to nobody. The rules that apply is the rules you make for yourself. Ain't no governor set rules for everybody in life to follow, and everybody follow them. You feel me? God gave
yeah,
everybody a
yeah.
will to choose, and we go fumble. We go straddle the fence. We go fall over the fence. But the thing is, getting back up, dust yourself off, and being able to move forth and accept responsibility and to be able to accept critiquing. You feel me? If I'm saying the word right,
Right,
somebody
yeah, yeah. No, yeah.
criticizing you. You feel me? So don't just blame your mama for her what you feel she not
I ain't,
doing right. Evidently, she
I ain't,
don't know how to do no better. So you got to be able to accept her for being that. You feel me? Starting that off, not trying to correct her. And I ain't saying
here
you
go,
wrong for feeling the way you feel because that's your mama and you experiencing some things that she wasn't there as a parent, because she's supposed to be responsible for you because she had you. So don't take it. I'm taking her side and making no excuses for her. I'm trying to get you to see how you could deal with it mentally. You feel me?
Right.
Because you got control over you and how you feel. You feel me? So you got to find you a space.
I would just say like I would just say like I feel like she did all that time though. She ain't had nothing but time to think and get her mental together. Get that's
right.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is what people do when they get time from what shit. I know plenty of people motherfuckers that went home, niggas came home, got CDLs, this, that, and the third, or they was doing shit where they was in there, niggas wrote books.
Right.
She did 19 years. So when I say you lazy, and I'm saying that, what you been doing in that bitch all this time? Because let's put the facts out there. At this point, okay, if I'm just me personally. If I know I've got this time, and I'm in here this time, all this time, I'm at the law library, dog. I ain't got to go to prison to know. I'm in here for this. I'm in here for this. I know I ain't got no money for no lawyers. This, that, and the third. Dog. And when it gets to a point like ain't nobody really trying to help you. All right, your family ain't got no money. You in here, you ain't got nothing but time. But yet and still, all you want to do is talk about the past and this nigga, that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is what my mama do. This is why I mean she lazy. You've been in here all that time and came home and still did nothing, and you was doing nothing while you was out here before you did the 20 years. You wasn't doing nothing. You wasn't working. You wasn't
being prosperous.
Let's just keep it a buck. Like, what were you doing? Then her story to the media and the news is she was running a daycare. No, that's a lie. Pam had a daycare. You didn't have a daycare. You never had a daycare. That don't even sound right. Drugs, daycare. Daycare in the same house.
Right. You're endangering children.
So, it's different, man. You know what I'm saying? So like when you give people the facts and people looking at my mama like, oh yeah, she did this time, she held this nigga down, she ain't snitched. This Maserati Rick baby mama. This, you feel me? She damn near Griselda Blanco around this bitch. The world thinks she that.
Right.
She wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because for people that know, like, yeah, they just know of the perception of her, or you know what I'm saying? They don't know, like, yeah, she still was a victim and she was involved at the same time. So I'm looking at all of that, and also she tried to involve me personally.
Right.
So I'm looking at that. You put me in some shit. You trying to get my name out here on some paperwork. That means you playing with my life.
Right.
I got something. So now it's a difference. Now it's me and you. Now I'm thinking military shit. It go back to that. I gotta survive again. I can't trust my mama. I can't trust to be around my sister. They threatening me. How I look. So yeah, and they getting that shit from my mama. You see what I'm saying? If they beefing with me, if my mama got beef or she's feeling some type of way, they jumping on the bandwagon, bro.
Right.
So, they unapologetic black women, bro. You see what we talk about.
Right.
They not about to apologize for shit, bro. They don't care how wrong they is.
But that don't supposed to change how you handle it. You still handle it. You still handle like a real. Don't always be there for your sister and your mother, no matter how they act. You feel me? If they need you, I ain't saying you got to be there, put up with nothing. But if they need you, be there for them. You feel me?
I feel like this business. They don't even. Here's the thing, bro. I'm not valuable to them. They don't value me. You want to know why? Because I ain't got no money. This is what they place value on. What you could do for them financially, bro. This is how they raise. This is how my sisters and this is how my mom and them think. This is their mindset.
But that's most of the society now, though. It ain't just your side.
But
That's how they get.
but
But
it's a
this what
part
they
of society
promoting:
that don't operate.
worship
It's a
money.
part of society that don't operate off money and
Right,
off. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And that just goes with people be loyal to money than people.
I agree to
Then
that.
a word. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you motivated by money or money make you do this, damn, like, what if there was no money involved? Would you still be this same type of motherfucker if it wasn't like? Would you still act like that if Boosie wasn't coming to drop a bag on us? You
Right.
still would have stood up on me if we wasn't dealing with a Maserati Rick movie? Or how you would have acted coming out of prison if you wasn't dealing with if you know what I'm saying? If I would have came to court, would
Right.
you would have acted different towards me coming home? Or would you still would have had an issue with me? Like, what's the real issue? Until she tell me what her problem is with me as her son, and then tell me what her problem is with me as a grown ass man, because that's what it is. You gotta have a problem with me. You must didn't
Well,
like me
well,
as a
well,
fucking
well,
kid or
well,
your son.
well, look,
You know what I'm saying?
go about it this way then. Now, if you try it this way, then um,
Yeah.
how how can I make it right with you? You feel me? Not what's your problem with what how can we how can I get with you where we could kick it and do some mama and son stuff? Forget about the problem. See how y'all can work. Then you go get to the problem. So you want to get right to the problem. Work your way to it at a time because she don't want to face it right now. She running from it. So you gotta accept she running from it. So you gotta come at it a different angle to get to where you want to get to. If that
It
makes
really ain't
sense.
even a problem. Here goes
Mhm.
the thing. This is the crazy part. It ain't even a problem. Cause, you know, you home, everybody home. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
Maybe
it's
it's the
not what
movie. Maybe it's the movie. Maybe you know what I'm
okay.
saying. She felt if she don't she the mama she should have control over where she you know what I'm saying instead of she might not want
This
to give up
ain't
that
this ain't the
control.
Tracy Collins movie. This ain't the Tracy Collins movie. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And this was she. I don't think she understand that part. Same thing with Crystal. Like, as bad as y'all want to be involved, y'all want to be involved, and I want y'all to be involved, but it's a way you got to do this shit, and they don't understand that part of it. They don't understand the business part of it and certain shit that I had to learn about dealing with this, trying to do this story. First of all, anybody can do this damn story.
Why it ain't done yet?
It,
What's the problem with getting it done now? Then why it ain't done on Netflix?
shit, money, for real money, that's really it, because it's public information. Just like Paid in Full, all they gotta do is change everybody's name and you can tell the same story. That's all they gotta do is change name. They can tell the exact same story. They can go watch Eddie Jackson Jr. interviews and go watch a bunch of all that shit and make a movie and put it out, and I can't do shit about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because this is all the shit that was on YouTube or on the internet. It's public.
But
Can't do nothing.
but see that ain't gonna make it real and really
That ain't gonna make, but Hollywood don't care about that. Look at BMF. They don't care about that shit. They just want the juicy shit.
but
Listen,
listen to this. Even with BMF, they got some of the actual people consulting that movie that actually lived through that. They got an actual BMF people. Now listen to what y'all doing. We gonna make it make sense. Y'all living. Your father not with us no more. And y'all all beefing about telling his story. That's part of it. I ain't saying that's the only thing, but part of it right now is y'all beefing about telling his story. You feel me? When actuality, the ones all y'all that's beefing that you done name, wasn't none of y'all even there to play the part to tell the story. Not even Tracy, not even your mama.
I know
She was with him in a relationship, but
in the relationship.
she wasn't there to know what actually was going on in the streets with him. You feel she know whatever he came home and told her and let her know, but she can't not enough to do a movie to say this the Maserati Rick story. You feel me what I'm
And
saying?
even
Unless hold on,
and even
unless y'all consult with actual players. So y'all
right,
shouldn't even be beefing about that. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. Y'all
right.
beefing about your dead father legacy. Y'all not even beefing about nothing physical. It ain't nothing physical y'all beefing about. Y'all beefing about the legacy of him. You feel me on how that sounded? Y'all alive right now. You feel me? Make that make sense, nephew. Don't hold on to that. Let that go. You feel me? Even if they don't do it for you, you let it go. You feel me? Because listen, a person only could beef with some beef. If for me to have an op, it gotta be an op. If it ain't no real op there, I'm doing some crazy stuff now. I'm creating an op. You see what I'm saying? So you got to remove yourself as being an op. You ain't her op. You are a child. You need that mother love before y'all transform. You feel me? You got your own children. So don't let that don't let no legacy. This ain't even a film. This ain't no $1 million in cash. Forget Boosie. Your mother love is way more worth what Boosie could do for y'all about a movie. Y'all beefing about Maserati Rick movie.
No, I
know it ain't just that. I know it ain't just that, but I'm saying don't even
really figure out like what, like you said, like you asked me, what did I didn't thought about this. I'd be like, damn, is it something I did? And I had to think about it like, all right, is it something I said? Did I offend her? And I'm like, no, I came. Even when she called me to come down there, after she came home and she came down there, she sent that little punk ass boyfriend down there to meet me, and she didn't even come downstairs and just was acting weird when I got there. It was just a whole bunch, bro. And I didn't try to then sat up there and smoked a blunt with her plenty of times, bro. Then took her weed. We didn't kicked it, bro. Just me and her. She didn't cook for me, bro. Me and my son came down there, bro. We didn't have time and moments, you know what I'm saying? And just us, all type of shit. Been on the phone early in the morning, on FaceTime, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? On some shit, trying to build that relationship. Me and her talked about doing some YouTube. You feel me? I talked about interviewing her on my YouTube, bro. She agreed to it.
But why y'all didn't do it?
Because this is another question. I can't give you the answer to that. I went over there with my laptop. I had my camera guy. I was doing my YouTube. I had my Rick TV. You feel me? My mama was gonna do her shit, chatting child.
Can I ask you something? When she came home, did you lay the format down on she was 50-50 with you with the Maserati Rick thing at any point in time, as far as with the merchandise, the movie, and did you tell her, come on, we gonna do this as a team, 50-50, the family?
I went over there and took her shit that I made. I make everything myself. So I went over there.
I understand that, nephew, but I'm saying I'm talking as far as business. Did you make it clear to her whatever y'all do far as with your daddy is 50-50? Or did you not even talk about that part?
The whole thing was when I got over there, when it gets to them conversations with the whole Boosie and all that, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We went over there, we talked about that. I had shit with the weed going, Freeway Rick was reaching out. Like, this is everything that I already been putting together, bro. And I had it ready for boom. She come home, bam, boom, pass it right to her. She got to fuck with white boy Rick, bro. And that shit turned me off. I'm not fucking with him. Period, bro. I don't care.
But listen, now listen to what you said. Cause she fucking with him, don't hold that against her. You can't choose who she decide, and like she can't listen. Let me finish. Like she can't choose who you decide to mess with. Remember this: your mama just was held against her will for 20 plus years. You feel me? Now I could contest to being locked up for a long period of time. So you gonna have a different frame of mind. Your mind ain't gonna be all the way right. Just imagine you being in the bathroom, in your bathroom right now for 20 plus years. You feel me?
She came home and got a 30-year-old boyfriend though.
I'm just saying so
that's what I'm saying. You do all this.
Now listen.
As an adult, how can you do all this other shit and you at this, that, and the third? It's just this logical thinking because this is how I think. Like, and I got a kid too, so I'm thinking, like I said,
salute YouTube clown.
But at the same time, it's like you come home, you get all the kids together. We come over there, and here go the crazy part though, bro. It just be This what she do, and I don't understand it. As a parent, don't put your kids against each other. My mama is known for doing this, bro.
Now
She's
listen,
known for
I'm gonna tell
putting
you
her
this.
kids against each other, and that's the weirdest shit ever. But it's really more so them against me, more so, and then it might be sisters against sisters sometimes. She'll jump sides, bro. It's been like that for years, and I don't never get that shit. Or she'll call and talk about me to them when she don't like me or I done did something she ain't like, and then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, Mama said this," or you feel me? It's always this kind of back and forth playing sides with her kids, bro, and it's just been a whole thing. Like, are we your kids, or you treating some of us like one minute you treat Crystal like y'all best friends, and then if she don't do something that you want her to do, or some of your one of your if some is, you know, she get on some F y'all, or she gets to acting funny, bro. That's just how my mama is, bro. If you don't do nothing, if you not doing nothing for her, she don't give a fuck, bro. That's she been like that. This is just how some people are, and I had to accept that shit. Like,
Okay,
damn, I
if you
had to
go
see it.
accept it,
Like,
then you go make peace with your mother.
I made
Make,
peace with myself first.
right, yeah.
First,
First, you start with you.
my shit
And
come
thank you,
first, and
YouTube
I feel
Clown, for the super chat. Salute. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh yeah, yeah. I had to make peace with my motherfucking self first. I can't think about how she feels towards me for real, because I know how she feels towards me already. She showed me that one time. I was the type of person, you gotta show me one time. I done been through enough bullshit with people, bro. I've been on my own and all this shit. So when it comes to my mama, and this is the person who I put to trust the most, I love the most. I don't fuck with motherfuckers. So when she showed me that, bro, it did something to me, bro.
She a
I ain't even
woman
playing.
though. She a woman that been through trauma. Like we got it. We got
Yeah, I
a
know. Hurt
viewer
people hurt people.
gangster
I
astrology.
know.
She been
You know
through
what I'm saying?
trauma. You
Hurt
feel
people
me?
hurt people. I
Thank
get
you.
all that.
Now if you
I
understand
get
that,
that. I
hmm
know that. But
right.
at the same time, I'm your son, dog. It's I'm your son. I'm not a nigga on the street. It's I get all that. Like, you can make all the excuses in the world for a month. You know what I'm saying? I didn't went through it 100 times in my head. I didn't have to talk to other people, mamas. I
But
didn't ask mothers. Like, damn, you know, what would you do? I didn't have to ask my homeboy mama. Like, would you say something like that to your son if this was you? You know
but
what I'm
she
saying?
but
I
she
know people that,
but she
but
still
she's
not
not.
her.
But at the
She
same
not
time,
her.
just
I
on
know
the
what you
mother to
saying.
son
I
thing,
respect that.
like, she was like that. I would never say no shit like that to my son. I don't care what we going through. That is a huge thing to put on your motherfucking son at that age, at 37 years old, to say some shit like that. And you already been kind of dogging me out my whole life type shit, low key. Like, you feel me? You kind of already been, you ain't shit. Always been this type of nigga or that nigga or this nigga, because I ain't doing what you want me to do or whatever. So you try to downplay shit that I do. Oh, you ain't successful. Oh, you ain't doing shit with your music. It's just always been something for somebody to critique your choices. And I ain't, like I said, I never been to prison, bro. I'm 37. I'm proud of that.
That's
She don't give
I,
a fuck about that shit. Shit
I
like that.
salute you
I'm
for
taking
that.
care of my son, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit that, as a black man, bro, I ain't failed to that shit. So again, we talk about choices.
Right. But still,
Man or woman, bro, we all got the same choices, man or woman. We talking about human shit. I know females that's out here going harder than niggas. You feel
right.
me? Lil Meat, his sister really going hard. You feel me?
hmm
It's a difference. You make a choice to do this shit, bro.
But
So you
everybody ain't dealing on the same mind capacity too,
ain't
though.
on the same frequency. I get that,
Right. You
but
gotta
if you
understand that.
sober, if you in prison and you sober, man, my mom ain't on no drugs. She ain't did no drugs. She ain't on no type of pills. She just her mind works like that. And if you've been stuck in that type of mindset, you stuck. A
Right.
conversation ain't gonna do it. A
'Cause-
pill ain't gonna do it. A drug ain't gonna do it.
right.
A
But that
hug ain't
mean
gonna do it.
but that means she
A
needs some
hug ain't
type
gonna
of
do it.
help. That means she needs some type of help. And if you ain't getting the right help, then how can you How can you get better? Especially if
Black
you
people, guess what we don't do?
we don't
We
get
don't
help.
fuck with therapy.
Right. That's what I
You
was
want to
just
know?
I said that earlier. You feel me?
You want to know what? You want to know what I'm working on right now? Cause
What you working on?
I've been work. I'm working on because that's a good segment to get on, and then we're gonna chop it up, and then we're gonna get on. We're gonna get back on here tomorrow, but
Bet
we gonna.
we could come back
I want
tomorrow because we get
I, I want to end it on the mental health note because
bet.
I'm working on. I'm doing. I decided to do my documentary, telling my story
Bet.
and how I'm doing it. How I'm doing it. I'm sitting down talking to a therapist, bro.
That's what's up. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
And it might not even be a real therapist. It might just be somebody that I trust that I feel like I can talk to, and that's the therapist. It's gonna be just like that. And shit, bam, documentary, boom. We're gonna talk about because this shit, this what this was. You at the same time, this was part of you know what I'm saying? This how a therapy session supposed to be. It's a conversation. It's open for it's open dialogue for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like I'm there for therapy. Let me talk, you talk, we get our you know what I'm saying? So this is the type of documentary I'm gonna do. So when I talk about Rick, when I talk about Rick, I might do a flashback. I might show a picture, but I'm gonna narrate, I'm gonna talk. I ain't gotta show a movie. I'm gonna tell like how he was asking me, how I felt.
Wow.
I'm gonna get more in detail.
Okay,
I'm gonna get more, you know, how I feel, and you know, at 13, 14, like you said, what was I doing? I found out who Rick was. At 14, he probably was stealing cars. It's different.
Wow.
Or I want to talk about all the different the choices. Oh, he's made the choice to do this, or his first job was this, or my mama they chose to do this, or we can talk about all of that because it's a mental thing. It all comes from that. So this the point of me going to and what I went through with my mama led me to have to go see a damn therapist. Me losing my brother at that age, my mama going to prison, me losing my uncle, all of that needs therapy, bro.
How about hearing how about hearing how your father passed away? Did that affect you hearing that story? Did you see this all on the news?
Hospital, bro.
Right.
That made me scared of hospital. That made me. I don't go nowhere around September. My birthday is September, so I shut down. Everybody know they check on me. Are you good, bro? You good, bro? Like, yeah, bro, I'm chilling. Yeah, because they know what happened. My brother died in September. My mama went to jail. They raided her house September 26th. She went to jail. Eric died in September. My grandma died in September. My daddy mama, she passed away September 05. You know,
Dang, I'm sorry to hear that. So yeah.
That's why the album called September on the shit. The album September. So the documentary, I got a song on there called Dear Mama. You feel me? Go listen to that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go check that out.
Yeah, the whole album is basically a documentary, an autobiographical documentary. Without the vision.
Okay.
I'm rapping. I'm telling the story on the album.
All right, I'm gonna go check it. I'm gonna go check for it.
With the documentary, I'm gonna sit and gonna talk, and then
tell me this before you go. Name some of the other children known street lords that you done ran across during your time of finding out who your daddy is, who you done build relationships from other street lord children.
The Holloways, you know, that's family. Ghost, the infamous Brown brothers, aka best friends. Ghost.
Oh, Brown. So you cool with Lil Ghost?
Yeah, Lil Ghost.
Salute to Lil Ghost. I seen him doing cologne. Okay, that's what's up.
That's fam.
Who else?
You Chambers, said Larry Chambers, Lil Larry.
Oh, you cool with Lil Larry Chambers? Okay. Now who his daddy? Whose son is that?
He just came home.
Whose son is that? Whose son is it?
Lil Larry Chambers, the Chambers brothers. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Lil Larry Jr. He just came home. You feel me? He had
okay. Salute. Welcome home, Lil Larry.
And who else?
You say you met Ed, son. You say you cool with Ed, son.
Big Ed, yeah, Big Ed, son. Who else? YBI. I met Lil Ray. Ray Raymond Peoples and them nephews, little
Okay.
Peoples, you know,
Uh,
Wabby Eye.
so this
Um
Raymond People's nephew, or is this his son?
Shit, they call him Baby Ray. You feel me? Little
Okay.
Ray. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I've been knowing him since probably like '06, '07. We used to be in the studio together and shit back in the day. Over there on Six Mile and shit.
That's
You
what's
know what I'm
up.
saying? Timothy Peoples and shit. That's his uncle or his daddy or
Right.
something. One of them.
Okay.
Yeah, look like homie. Who else? Let me see. Ray, Marlo, shit. Ghost. Shit. Lil T Stuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
T
up.
Stucky. Everybody know that's you know, T Stucky. Y'all go follow that story too. You know, he was a big guy out here. You know, ran with Proof cousin in the '90s,
PA
early
PA
2000s.
PA Stucky.
Uh, we all come from that
Have
background.
you talked to
I
any
had
of have you talked, not to cut you off, have you talked to any of them about how they experienced growing up being a child of a drug lord or a
the
street
person I
lord?
probably the person I probably spoke to the most about it was probably I'm gonna have to say shit for real, bro. Me and Jawan, we probably talked the most about it, bro. Like just on some more we can relate. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We both the men, and we you know that whole we relate on many levels. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
As
that's what's
far as
up.
just really speaking in depth and you know, both our fathers not being here, you know, he had an experience. He, you know, had
Right.
encounters with my dad, so it's different talking to him too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a whole
Okay.
different perspective. But yeah, bro, like, man, um, shit, I shit, man, I don't know, bro.
You want to drop anything
Shit,
before we go? You want to let the people know something? We gonna close out because we gonna get back to it tomorrow. Cause I
yeah,
appreciate you
yeah,
sharing your life. You opened up, and I appreciate that. That this was some good content because you really, it was real, and it was from your heart. You feel me? I hope your mother get to see this, and um
oh yeah,
y'all could get together,
hey,
man. I pray y'all get together. You feel me?
I don't hold grudges for real, bro. Cause time gonna go by. You gonna forget about it, bro. I don't even
So
remember.
that mean
That's why I
that
said, bro.
so that mean that door
I
open
don't
for your
know what
mother.
it, you know what I'm saying. I don't got no problem with none of them. I'm trying to figure out what's their problem with me, cause I'm trying to set it
Well,
up so we all can be straight and
It
we can get
well
money off
well,
all. I'm not.
it ain't even no problem. Don't even talk about no problem. Ain't no problem. Just call and just see how
Yeah,
they doing. You if they don't tell you, they don't tell, but call, just start it from there. Just call, see how they doing. You feel me? We get to the problem later, but just see how they doing. Start it from there. Take one step at a time. You feel, that's like a baby. You can't give a baby steak when they first born. You got to chew it up. When babies first start eating table food, what the mama do? Put it in her mouth first and chew it up where she knows she can handle it until they able to chew for themselves. So with it, with what you and your family dealing with is delicate right now, so
Yeah,
it's best to approach it with, let's start with today. How you doing today? You feel me? As opposed to, hey, why you do this, or why I do this? I did this for this. Why you do this? You know, that tick for tack thing that y'all will still keep starting at the starting line. So get that out your mind, and then hopefully y'all can get to that. But main thing is get started communicating. If y'all don't even get started communicating, you ain't gonna never get to the finish line. You feel me? So you want to work
yeah,
on that as opposed to just get to why you do this, why y'all mad at me, I ain't do nothing. You feel me? Forget all that. Because everybody go feel they ain't do nothing. You feel me? And then, like I say, everybody going through their own mental thing, and don't none of us really know how to deal with it. You feel me? We think we do, but everybody ain't got the answers. So the thing is to work to getting to the answer. And the only way y'all go do that is let peace be still and just deal with each day one day at a time. Take one day at a time. You feel me? As opposed to going
oh
backwards,
yeah,
trying to go back in
yeah,
time. We can't go back and change what was already did. You feel me? You can't undo it. You feel
yeah.
me?
This
If
this
that makes sense.
this my I'm already knowing this my main focus, man. My son, bro. I don't even. That's just bottom line, dog. At the end of the day, bro, that's the only motherfucker who really the top of my list right now. Who I need to be worried about is my son because
Right.
everybody else grind. they can account for themselves, dog. My son, bro, I feel like I ain't had no daddy, bro. And
That's
the
right. So you
type of
want to give him a
situation,
better choices.
yeah, at the end of the day, dog, I don't
Hmm.
care. I could be going through it with my mama, dog, but guess what? They ain't got my son. My relationship with my son is more important than my relationship with my mama, dog. I don't care. My
That's your
relationship with
child.
my
That's
son
your
is more
child.
important than any
Right. Cause
relationship
that's
with
your
anybody on this motherfucking planet.
that's your
'Cause that's
cause
me.
that's your responsibility. You
So
feel me?
I'm trying to where I'm at in my mind right now on some man shit. I'm trying to get more close with my son, bro. I ain't
Well,
my
would
mama,
do
she
that.
good. I hope she happy. My sisters, they good. The kids straight, they good, bro. I got my own shit I'm worrying about. I ain't even trying to be funny or treat. If they call, they call. I'm not calling them. They said what they said. They disrespected me as a man, bro. They threatened my life, bro. And that's just it. I'm not having that shit. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. Like I said, I hope they good, but I got my own. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get Maserati Rick shit going. We're gonna do this positive shit. You know what I'm saying? I done did some motivational speaking too back in the day, so I'm trying to get back into speaking in these schools and shit like that too. So this what I'm on, dog. So if they not trying to contribute to that, we ain't got nothing to talk about, and I want to do that. That's really what I'm on, bro. 'Cause like you said, we ain't on that negative. We can talk about it one time, then all right, we can have all the conversations, do all these interviews. What is we doing after that? Talk to me.
Right. That's what
All
I'm
right.
saying. So
So
just move
my
forth.
plan, my plan to action was okay. I'm gonna get out here and sell some T-shirts on some positive shit. I'm gonna do some music on some positive shit and do this and try to make a movie that's not glorified to get something positive. We can go get into some schools and start something positive behind a negative thing.
And
Break the
still do
cycle. That's
that.
it. That's all
Do
we
that.
doing.
And
Break the
keep
cycle.
doing
Bottom line.
and don't stop. Do it. You feel me? Now we
So
go one more question before we go. They want to know why would she say Demetrius was homie's father? Damn. Do you what do you feel how you feel about that? What do you think? Do you think Demetrius your daddy? Do you think Maserati your daddy? Did you research her after she hit you with that? Because you said it
I
fucked
ain't
you
even
up. So did you
man, like mentally and emotionally, because it was like I saw her said, I saw the look in her eyes, I seen it, I seen something, dog. That wasn't her, bro. You know how somebody say something to you like she wasn't herself that day, or you feel me?
right, I
I
can
don't know where
relate.
that shit came from, but maybe that was her real her. That was her. She meant to, it was something that told her to say that on her spirit. I don't know what made her do that, bro. I can't put my finger on it. I'm calling. I was doing a wellness check on my
Right.
mother. And this
Okay.
is what she said to me. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? I don't know why she said that, dog. At the time, I don't know what. I'm thinking we good. Why would she say that? That's crazy coming from her. That's making
Right.
her look crazy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You telling me all this time, my whole life, I'm 37. Demetrius Holloway, your daddy, go change your name, bitch. Not only is you disrespecting me and my father, you disrespecting me, Demetrius, and everything.
Right. Because he had a
You
wife.
disrespecting
Demetrius had a
yourself.
wife. You
You
feel me?
disrespecting yourself. More important, you
Yeah,
look crazy.
right.
And for you to say your ex had something to do with my daddy getting killed, you disrespecting everything that you supposed to have stand for. Look, you ain't loyal to shit.
Right.
So how you look at the end of the day? This nigga had something to do with your daddy getting killed, but this was your boyfriend for years. You had a nigga that had your baby daddy killed allegedly or had something to do with it around his kids. Come on. And then
And she
you
told you
fast
all this
forward,
after when you grown.
I'm grown, wrote it in a letter, bro. In the letter, bro. She didn't
Mhm.
tell me she wrote that shit in the letter.
Oh,
She
she was
sent it with
still
a
locked
birthday
up
card.
then.
This 2017, yeah. So yeah, she
Oh,
tripping, bro. Yeah, I don't know.
so
I
how
don't
old
know
was
where
you
they came
then?
from.
How old was you in 2017? About how old, nephew?
2017, I was 30 or something,
Damn.
31.
So yeah,
Just
she put
turned
a lot. She
31.
put a lot on your plate, nephew.
Yeah, so yeah, that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just a mental. You trying to manipulate me, bro? I'm straight to get me to go to court. I'm good. So yeah, I hope they good, and that's what we on, dog. If they ain't on that, we doing shit like this. We ain't on there. We not talking about who did what. boom, did this to them. We ain't even speak on none of that. That shit don't even matter. The streets know what's up. We gonna let it be a mystery. Ain't nobody want to take the blame. All right, ain't nothing, whatever. You know, it is what it is. So
Right.
we don't even care. The fact that this happened in the hospital. It changed the laws around the country. You know what I'm saying? This the reason, he the reason you got joined up. You can't go in the hospital. This is more important. What happened after that? His
Right.
kids, feel me? You can't go in the hospital. Okay, you had this. The family all fucked up because it's more to it than that. So we trying to put a more positive spin. And that shit look crazy. This nigga whole family beefed out. That shit look weird, bro.
Right.
Weird.
You feel me?
We all his kids ain't talking. None of them. One passed away. One nut is look crazy. I wouldn't want to be a part of that movie project either if I was on the outside looking in or I was trying to. I have to go do my replay. They got too much. They need to get that shit together for we.
Now you point out a lot of good points and you see things clearly. So now you got to come up with how to solve them, how to solve the problems that's in what you see. You see it because you just broke it all down what you seen and how it looked, right? So now I'm saying for yourself, not for nobody or not for your mom, nobody, for you and your son, all the stuff you see clearly that you see need to be tweaked in your life, that you just broke down to me right that quick. That's where you start at, right there.
And that's where I'm at in my mind and in my heart. That's where I'm at. Like like shit, man. My son about to be 11, bro. Like that's all I'm on.
Oh, that's what's up.
Cause you know what? I'm gonna tell you. Guess what? My son is 10 years old, dog. And guess what
Hmm.
he know about at 10 years old? My
What do you
son
know?
know who Maserati Rick is. He know about that shit. I
Say
didn't even
at
tell him.
say at 10 years old, you didn't know who Maserati Rick
I
was.
didn't know shit. He's familiar. He asked me.
Oh,
We
he
talk
asked you
about it.
out the blue?
Yeah, like
Did you ask him, well, how you
like
know about Maserati Rick? Did you ask
no,
him?
yeah, man. I was playing a song or something. We be kicking it like that. My son here, bro. He know what's up. Ryan, my son know what's up, bro. He a Carter. He asked me. I had to tell him about where he get his name from and who his granddaddy is. I said they might have to ask you this shit in school one day. Like I was really telling him. He was asking me about. I had a keychain with my brother's name, and he was like, "Who is Kevin Carter?" And I was like, that's your uncle, that's my brother. You never met him. He died. And I had to tell him everything else about my dad. I had to tell him. Had to. 10 years old, had to.
Hmm.
He get it though. He
That's what's
understand. He
up.
know what's up.
So see, so from even though you didn't learn it, you feel you had a bad hookup. Look how you able to take your bad experience and make sure your son don't. So you feel me? You learn from that, and now you know what not to do with him. You see what I'm saying? So each generation go learn to get better and better, supposed to be. You feel me? So like my generation, we messed up. So that's why it was a little messed up for y'all. The generation before me, my moms, them, they messed up, but I had to learn to accept they only could do what they knew how to handle or what they
What
was
they
taught how
what's
to
in they
deal with
mean.
things. Right. If they don't know no better, you only do better when you know better. You feel me?
They
That's
thought
that's
that shit was
that
gonna
that
last
ain't just a
forever. I think
go ahead.
in the 80s, my
Hmm.
mom and them, I think they thought they ain't know what to do. They thought that shit was gonna keep going. They ain't know. They ain't think it was gonna end. All that money, all that. They think that shit was gonna keep going. That's probably what it was. They ain't see a. I don't think they saw an end game for real. They just was like, we gonna keep doing
You,
this. We gonna,
at
just
the
gonna
time,
happen.
you living in the moment. You know, I done lived that you living in the moment now. If you could, we was young. Look how old your father was when he passed. He wasn't grown. You
At
feel me?
all.
I'm talking about mentally. You feel me? So he was living in the moment. He was seeing how he felt to live life at only how he knew. You feel me? He
How
only
he
could do it
feel.
how he knew how to do. You feel me? And somebody gangster astrology made a good point. He say, "Did you have internet at 10? Did you have internet at 10?"
Hell no, it
You
wasn't
see
even
what I'm
no
saying? So
internet. It wasn't.
technology is different. That's why your son more advanced. All the children more advanced. Like y'all more advanced than we was as far as technology and stuff. You feel me? So you got to look at all that when you know what I'm saying. Don't
It
don't
was
just
worse
don't
off than
just think it's
zero.
right. It ain't just all bad. People was dealt with bald hands. You feel me? Even some of us dealt with good hands, we didn't know how to play them. You feel me?
Yeah.
You have to come with experience. That means bumping your head. You're supposed to learn from that. You feel me? Dang, I went that, okay, let me try it a different way. That didn't work. You feel me? So don't, you know what I'm saying? And age don't say when you supposed to be at that level. Everybody go
Right.
blossom at their
And
own
that's
speed,
right.
how God see fit. You feel me? On the real. Cause some things my mother told me at 17, 18, I didn't understand until now I'm 50. You feel me?
Right.
On the real now, I could tell her now, like, dang, man, you was telling me all along this, that, and other. Don't play it like that, play it like this, and I ain't see it, but now I understand. So don't look at it. Age is a number. You know what I'm
Yeah, for sure.
saying? Time go come when it cease to be. You feel me? Man created time. You feel me? So the
I'm
thing,
already
so the thing is, move forth, nephew, and keep living. You know what I'm saying? And try to make each day better than the last one. That's all. Learn from the day before, learn from that, and then try to make tomorrow more promising. You feel me? Evaluate before you crash at night, evaluate your situation and why you was facing certain situations of that day. You feel me? And then how you were
yeah.
planning for the next day. You know what I'm saying? I got to be up at this time. I got to take care of this. Start writing it down. How you a format, have you a blueprint. You feel me? Structure. That's all. Put some structure around. You write it down. We put everything in our head. How you go through your mental file. You feel me? Write it down
Yeah.
and start structuring yourself. That's all, one step at a time, nephew. You feel me? I enjoyed this. I learned a lot from you. You put me up on a lot of game. You feel me? You know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate it.
It went one side, and you definitely got to come back. We're gonna do this tomorrow. We'll try to get your brother and them on here. You feel me?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna get it a little early though, too.
Oh,
About 8.
yeah, we're gonna do it early,
7.
so we'll get the people on here early, man. You know,
Yeah.
anything you want to say to the people before we close out?
Yeah, yeah, man. I don't know, go check that music out. You know what I'm saying? Got the merch on deck. Go check them movies out on Tubi. Diamond Girls and Cain and Abel. Uh, music on Apple Music. Maserati Rick Jr. September. Got some merch. What
I'm
else,
letting them see
man?
you. They
Yeah,
can
man.
see you too. I'm letting them see you. You feel me? So that,
Yeah, man. We getting it cracking, dog. Big. Oh yeah, we finna drop some cannabis. Got a cannabis situation we
is it gonna
putting
be a
together.
Maserati Rick strain? Is the Maserati Rick strain? Or what is gonna
Yeah,
be? What
man.
is gonna be? What you coming out with?
Got something going on. It's in the process still. We
Okay,
just trying
babe.
to
Well,
find.
keep us posted. Yeah, keep us posted then.
I'm particular about my weed, so shit. We trying to find the right situation. You know what I'm saying? The right flower. That's really it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't about to put no this Maserati Rick shit. We putting on. So we actually got a situation where we gonna do like a hometown heroes collection. Featuring street figures and shit. So
Okay.
we trying to put together with different street figures with Michigan hometown heroes because Michigan we winning right now with the weed shit. So they trying to do something, trying to tie the streets with the legal cannabis shit, and we gonna put something together, man. It's in motion,
Okay,
man.
bet. Make sure you keep us posted. You feel me?
Oh yeah, follow y'all. Jump on that Instagram. At 1MRJR731.
Okay. We do. Well, I follow you.
Birthday, play that number in the lottery.
Tell them the number again, because you blurred out. Tell them the number again.
731.
That's what's up.
That's right there. 731.
Okay,
Stand for
nephew.
gangsta in the lottery book. If you play the lottery and your people got them old lottery books, it stands for gangsta in the lottery book. 730 and 731 stand for gangster in the lottery book. Play that shit.
That's what's up. Salute,
Hey, guess
nephew.
who told me that? Duro from motherfucking City Slickers
Uh-huh.
or the Broadway playing old hit OG Duro at Northland.
Yeah.
He told me that way back in the day. He called me a couple times. Hey man, I hit that 731, man. That nigga send me some money and shit. He's like, man, I've been playing this shit for 20 years, man. That 731. And he showed me the book. He like, man, this stands for gangster. 731.
Salute the girl up there. You feel me?
Girl, man, in Northland, man, my man, DN Wayne and them over there at Broadway, man.
That's
I know
what's
them people,
up.
man.
I'm
Yeah,
glad.
this was a good one. Okay, we gonna get back on there too. We gotta get we gonna get this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we on tomorrow night. We gonna bring brother, sister. We'll get them on here with us. We gonna do it up tomorrow.
it's on the flow. It's on the flow. Say less,
Hold on, he
man. I
said.
appreciate everybody tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tapping in. Keep this channel going. We gonna get it. We gonna get it all the way looking good. Lights, camera, action style. You
Oh
know
yeah,
what
we got
I'm
the
saying?
studio coming. I've been letting them know the studio in the making, y'all. Let's go come. I'm gonna get it all right together, right backdrop being made and everything. So we go do it right and get into the studio where we go get the guests coming on live too. You feel me? Ain't gonna just be over the phone.
Our own
But
stories,
a lot of stuff be over the phone because I set this up for the prisoners to call in. You feel me? We don't want to forget about them gangsters that those who forgot about them and they stood tall, they ain't rat and they doing their time and guys don't forgot about them, they family and fellas because they done been gone 20, 30 years and 40 years and ain't nobody looking out for them, but people putting their names and they content out here, they music, they podcast and all that, but they ain't reached out to these people. They telling their stories. You can't tell nobody else's story where y'all get off with that. You feel me? You can't just tell somebody else's story, man. You feel me? How you would like if somebody try to tell your story without no authorization? You feel me? Without coming to you and getting it from you. You feel me? You just read some newspaper article, you just read some court records and stuff, and you tell a person's story. That's not their story. And those who've been locked up, y'all know that's not their story. You feel me? So we go get to that. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate you, Maserati Rick Jr. You feel me? I think you done a good job. You know, coming from you know what I'm saying? Coming from the parents you came from, not saying that was wrong with your parents, but I'm saying we grew up in the streets. You know, we come from the street life, and you chose opposite. You didn't. Not one time did I hear you say you indulged at any time into um cocaine, heroin, and none of that type of stuff to get your money. You feel me? And I salute you for that.
I sold some whiskey. I sold some weed.
Right. You was out there soft hustler. That ain't no hustler. You feel? No, I'm just talking. I'm just messing with you. No, but I'm saying on some real talk, you being you could have that could have turned out a whole different way. Just being hearing all the stuff about your dad. You Maserati Rick, son. You Demetrius Holloway people. Your daddy and Demetrius Holloway was running things. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this your god daddy and your daddy. You not to been jumped off in the street trying to live your mob dreams and follow your daddy footsteps. You feel me? I have to salute you for that because a lot of us made the wrong choices. That's why I say don't be so hard on your mama for the choices she made because they was wrong in your eyesight. We all made a lot of wrong choices, but we supposed to bounce back from that. And sometimes we all don't bounce right back. So don't give it time. Don't mean she ain't gonna get it together on how to be right with her children. So just you know what I'm saying, keep on living and keep doing the right thing for yourself and your son. You feel me? And forgive your mother where you don't kill your own blessings. You feel me? No matter what nobody else do in life, you only can control you. You feel me? And you accept them for who they are. Not try to correct them and make them who you feel they should be of um judge them on how you would handle a situation. They only can handle it the way they see fit because they them and you. You feel me? Not saying nobody right or wrong, but I'm only me, you only you. So we got to accept each other for being that, not for who we want us to be. They want to know before we go, Gangster Astrology said is that his is that on that song problem. What he asking something about the song, but I can't see the word though. It's the heart covering it. But it's something he want to know about the song Problem. You got a song on there called Problems?
Yeah, I do.
So he asking something about it. Is that who that on, is somebody on that song with you?
Yeah, that's my homeboy. One of my homies on there rapping.
Who is it? They asking who is it?
That's my homeboy Kurt. Me and him went to high school and shit. I've been knowing Kurt since like 8th, 9th grade. Some shit. That's my homie.
Okay, bet. Oh, bet.
We started music together and shit. We did that song. We did that song like 2017, some shit. Yeah,
Okay, bet they checking you out then. So we appreciate you.
I got music though.
We appreciate y'all checking out his music. We appreciate y'all checking in and tapping in and sharing this time with the Beat Factory 313 with Juice on the War Stories podcast. We gonna be bringing Maserati Rick Jr. back. We gonna be bringing a lot more people back. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Derek Hoser? Welcome to the Beat Factory. I'm gonna get out some moderators too. I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna learn how to do that too for those that's been supporting. Y'all pass the word about the Beat Factory 313 War Story podcast. Your host Juice, and get people to come in, like, subscribe, and comment. You know what I'm saying? Give me some more content. Y'all know I'm gonna rock with y'all, so rock with me. I'm out of here.
I just commented too. I did a little comment. Y'all can follow my YouTube. I'm finna be dropping some YouTube. That's my YouTube page under there.
Okay, bet I see it.
Subscribe. I had a couple interviews up. I took them down. I'm trying to redo my YouTube.
Bet we go follow Maserati Rick Jr. too. We go support each other. You feel me?
We dropping this all type of content, man. We in the internet. We on the internet with it, y'all.
Okay. And we out, y'all. Oh, he says that him on that song problem. Yeah, he says that you on that song problem.
Yeah,
you on there too?
Yep.
Okay, bet. He said that is him on there. Okay, y'all, we about to get out of here. What else I want to say before I go? I don't want to forget nothing. Well, we coming back tomorrow. I'm going to get y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all again, and I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? And if you got some content for me, if you peace, I appreciate you for coming to Maserati Rick Jr. And if anything anybody y'all want me to report on or try to reach out to and get some content that the viewers want to know, leave it in the comments and I'm gonna get right on it. If you leave some comments, I try to holler at everybody. If I ain't got to you yet, trust me, I'm gonna get to you. But help us get this channel up. You know, I'm bringing y'all some real stuff. People expressing their stuff on this channel. You know what I'm saying? It ain't coming from I'm telling their story. They come and telling y'all the real, so you getting it out their mouth. You feel me? So help us get our channel up like everybody else's that ain't doing that. You feel me? We got culture vultures and all. I ain't got to name no names. You know what I'm saying? But these stories should be told by us. You feel me? So help us get our channel up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep bringing you the real. If I can't do it without y'all. I need y'all. Salute to you, Derek. Oh, Frank Nitty Usher the third and grandson. I know them. I'm gonna get to that. Then I'm glad you said that. I got to get that. I'm gonna go get to Frank Nitty and them. I'm gonna reach out to his son. I know one of his sons. So I'm gonna put that together. I got y'all, and we out, y'all. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in.
All right. Yep.
Hell yeah, that was good.